Hello and welcome everybody back to Trials of Cold Steel. We are at the Fairy Spring because you know that there's some shit that's gonna go on because now I have Randy and Tio with me. So we're gonna see what little sub-event we get. You know, John Hodging and by stroke of luck. This is amazing. You said it. Miss this place. Was Dan Shannon closing out for a while because of that great Twilight commotion? Must be happy, Instructor Reen. Imagine Hot Spring Maniac would be going into withdrawals with it down. You sure of it quirks? Love for hot springs, and Elise? You're a whole different person when it comes to her. Really? I never realized. Elise and I spent a couple weeks together. She's one of the sweetest girls I've ever met. How can I put it? She has everybody thinking about her, but is still so approachable. Appreciate hearing that, Tio. She does room to grow just like anyone else, but she really is incredible. Thank Adios every day for having the perfect sister. Huh? That's one no return, ain't he? I'm really saying something given they're not even blood related. Makes you feel bad for Elise getting so smothered all attention, though it is possible she likes it. Starting to think Reen and Lloyd share some things in common, despite their main differences. How so? Let me guess, you're both close when it comes to interpersonal relationships? You know, I really have to thank you again, Tio, Randy, for sticking with me this long. Oh, what about this on? Need to thank us? Talkers are gonna look out for each other, right? And the Crossbow Police and Epstein Foundation can't turn a blind eye on what's happening in the Empire. Not to mention my home country, Romaferia, so dragging all this chaos as well. Oh yeah, we do have a bad feeling about that. There's some people that seem to be involved. Well, all that aside, you do have my utmost gratitude for helping me get Elise back. So when you eventually sort this mess, would you all do me the honor of visiting my hometown Ymir? That invitation extends to everyone in SS. Once the matter of Crossbow we're getting its independence is settled too. Oh. Thanks, Reen. Thanks a lot from Instructor Reen. I agree with him. As complex an issue may be, I believe Crossbow should be independent. I imagine the same is true for many other Class 7 and Thors. I really appreciate that, Kurt. I kind of ship Yuna and Kurt. I think they'd be really cute together. So your hometown's known as the Hot Springs Paradise, isn't it? The best everybody has to offer from what I heard from Elise. If that's the case, I'd like to bring along Kie and everyone else in the special sports section. And maybe a few others. Well, Fran, Risha, and Soldier and Ilya. Oh, and of course you can't forget Cecile and Shizuko, of course. I mean, why stop there? Gotta bring the Chief, Wazzy, and Jonestar. Arios and Dudley, too! Let's not leave out Zeit and Cope. Everyone is welcome. No one in up there. The Phoenix King says plenty of rooms. I'm gonna cry. Bro, I'm on IPA right now, so I'm gonna cry at fucking everything. I'm so sorry. That's just the way it be sometimes. Okay, time to go Bond. I've done everything else. Everything else was just optional quests, so I just did it on my own. There's really nothing important that I can think of that happened. Oh, I can't remember. Okay, well, let's start with Elise, because I'm sure I have a low bonding level with Elise. Yeah, let's get that to 4 stars. Also, because I think there's a canonical special event. Hey, Elise, didn't take too much time at all to get you as we did it. Well, Toa taught me everything I needed to know, along with Her Highness and Rosine. Did also help out with the Courageous a couple years ago, even if it's only little. You did? That's news to me. I've been practicing with Her Highness so I could surprise you. There are only a few orbital computers available at Australia, but I did have a chance to learn how to use them. Imagine all that was acting as head of student council? I'm impressed. So I didn't know there was to know about you, but evidently that wasn't the case. Not anymore, isn't it? Well, this isn't the last time I surprised you either. Huh? What do you mean by that? That's for me to know and you to find out. Think back on it, since it really isn't that much of a secret. Altina did make a point of telling me after all. Telling her what? We've got to figure out how to get her to spill the beans. Elise, do you mind just telling me what you're getting at here? Sorry to spoil things, but I think I've had enough chilling surprises lately. Talking about what happened with Altina, right? I heard about it from her. I think that she's reflective behavior, so try not to stay angry with her for too long, okay? I'll try, of course, but what's going on? Actually, Altina told me about the situation in Ymir. Discovered that they come to an agreement with the Imperial government to have themselves blockaded off. I see. So to ensure your safety, no one inside can leave. Of course, that means we can't go back either. Right. Remember Chancellor Osborne is an old friend of our father's. He aims to keep movements in check, of course, but I imagine this also be coming from a place of kindness. So you think we've ever received a letter, or even a call? Yes, I don't see blocking any outward communications. Maybe Altina had given up on it. Perhaps the communication blockade is so that it falls. Done properly, we should be able to find a blind spot between the interference waves. Tita and Tio were talking about it earlier. Given the state of the spirit veins and terrain, we may be able to find a gap to exploit. I'll try to get permission from Gaius to look into it. How, you definitely better handle this stuff than I do, at any rate. Enough on that for now. I don't see any reason not to pinch in. We just need to isolate the location, right? You just tell me what to do. Got it. Thanks for the help, Reen. my voice to give her is just like a, yes, very nice. Even though that doesn't sound like her at all. But like, that's kind of how she talks, but I just, I'm not really good with voices. So I think my best voice is Toa, hands down. I think I can almost do that voice. My voice is obviously a little different, but I think that's my best voice, hands down. That's the only voice I feel like actually a little good in. Tio's voice is not super hard. I just have a high-pitched voice. The east side of the Osgiliath Basin. According to the map, Ymir is somewhere beyond those mountains. We should be able to send a communication through a gap in the jamming. That's looking good too. This could be our best chance. So the equipment. It's military issue, so it should have decent output. I might tweak her voice here and there. I should expect to hear from my wayward children. Mom, Dad! I'm so glad you're both alright. Just have to say the same thing, Reen. Wish I could see your faces in person. Yeah, same here. Though, I think it's the best you can't see me right now. Oh, Reen. Heard a little about what happened, since you've been through a lot. The funny thing is that you're free now. You even have Elise by your side. You don't get downhearted by anything else. As long as you're together, you work something out. Make the most this time. Do some catching up. Don't need to worry about us. Ymir's fine. Yell he hasn't meant his word. Unfortunately. Can I think of it now? Now would be a good time to tell Elise about what happened 14 years ago. Are you sure? Yeah, you have a right to know. Oof. Girl's about to be in shock all night. Valley! Didn't think it would work out this smoothly. Can't thank you enough, Elise. Wasn't anything special. Besides, I just want to talk to Mom and Dad too. Glad I could help though. I'm grateful to have a chance to learn why you came into our lives. That's good, I guess. Sorry I couldn't bring myself to tell you before. Heard about why my hair and eyes changed, right? Yes. Can the sacrifice that cast this curse over the Empire? Mama told me that much already. She did, huh? Sorry to make you worry. I didn't mean to. Don't trouble yourself too much over it. I'm quite used to it. It's like Mom said, just being here with you is enough. If you ever feel worried, if you're suffering and want to give up, just let me know. I might be able to fix your problems, but you can come to me anytime. What else is family for? Elise, thank you. So glad to have you as my sister. Glad you have touched my life since Dad adopted me 14 years ago. One of the most fortunate things that ever happened to me is becoming your brother. He really isn't making this easy. Self hasn't been trying to push together for so long, even setting aside our own feelings. My mom's starting to get on it. Alright, kids, you take care of yourselves. At least a little advice for you. Children must have courage. Take a risk and regret missing your translator.
What Reen is going through right now is scarier than anything I can imagine. And then there's Alvin and Elisa and all the others. Even Muse, Yuna, and Altina too. They're all trying to face their feelings in these dark times. If they can do it, so can I. If I could just find the courage.
Elise? Oh, I'm fine. Absolutely fine. Come on, Reen. We gotta get back to the ship. Guess you're right. Let's get going. What a special moment. Oh well. Okay, well, that's on the 4 for that. So who else do we got? Yuna, Muse, Emma, Elliot, Eustace. I think Muse is still on a level 3, so I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to do Muse. Fuck, where's the book at? I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so I have to go to Muse. Alright, she's in the lounge. Oh lord, what is she about to do? Oh, Muse. Oh, is that the kimono you wore for tea ceremony club? Yes, I received it from Ada when we parted, along with the rest of our equipment. Just look at us enough to bring you back to our club days. I've been trying to find a excuse to wear it just one more time before I head back to the Pantagruel. Maybe you can help her out here. Hey, Muse, what do you say we have a little open-air tea ceremony somewhere? Open air? As an outside, you mean? Oh, I shouldn't. It's tempting, to be sure, but there'll be so much to prepare. Ada gave you back all your utensils, didn't she? That takes care of most of it. Probably a bit, too. Master Kafai did impart some of his finest tea ceremony wisdom to me, after all. You can also make for a nice breather of sorts before we head to the Pantagruel. What do you think? Very well. You've convinced me. It sounds like a wonderful idea. Take you up on your kind offer in that case. You have my thanks, instructor. I also have this thing where in my head it sounds good, and then I listen to me editing it back, and I'm like, I sound the same. On Yuna and Lisa's advice, they decided to take a break and gather together on the Ulster outskirts. While not fooling down the guards, everyone enjoyed some tea and light snacks in the outdoor air. It's a lot better than I'm used to. The snacks are delish. There's such a refined sense of sweetness to them. I agree. They provide the perfect offset to the bitterness of the tea. According to tradition, you eat the sweets first so you can fully appreciate the tea's flavor. Guess you girls just aren't mature enough for that yet. Like, you don't want to talk. You're feeling like you've been eating for days. This is pretty fun. I've never been to Easton's tea party like this before. I must say, your skills really impressed me, Zay. Have you done this before? I certainly have. After transferring to the French Heroes, I joined Tea Ceremony Club. We still got more teas and cakes, so help yourselves to seconds. Everyone enjoy their refreshments and the chance to relax. First, I need to pack everything up and return to the ship. Well, that was fun. Really took a little for everyone, don't you think? It's too bad I couldn't get Maya and the others to join us, though. That's true. We couldn't exactly call them away from moving the Dareflinger to the safe zone. Aside from that, I'm delighted I was able to wear my kimono again. Thank you for agreeing with this, instructor. You're welcome, but should take this to mean you have no more lingering regrets. It's like the last time you get to wear such an important keepsake, after all. Ah, so I was right on the mark. I think someone had left that kimono to you. Judging by the reaction, looks like I was right. Oh, yes, I'll give you that. Was that why you went along with the outdoor tea ceremony? Well, I did want to give you a little chance to let off some steam. More than that, yeah, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to ask why you've been hiding this from me. Reach for texting on Muse's bag. Hey, what are you? I don't wonder why you carry this around with you in secret. Same as your rifle, isn't it? It can fire arts. So it's used for craft-based combat. Why does it have a physical bullet inside? Bulletless cloud would be next to useless in a real battle. Looking at it, it would only effective at the range of 30 reg or so. Not really suited for assassinations either. The only reason I can think is that you keep this on you at all times. Are you expecting to say I'm saving it for me? Yeah. Jess, I don't think it's a take the easy way out. You told us before, and I'll say it again. You're only human. It's only natural to be worried about what might be waiting for us on board the Pantagruel. Depending on how that works out, you might find yourself wanting to use this. Am I wrong? What choice do I have? Huh?
I said, what other choice do I have? Mille Mirage is a path already set. Its gears already in motion. It was the only solution I could manage to find. A scheme only I could possibly devise.
I've been set up so it can continue without me. It's part of my contingency plan for if we end up facing the worst possible scenario. There's that unique place to make the most of it. I can use myself as a pawn to push us forward. The only one who could do this. So what other choice do I have? Muse. Alright, I get where you're coming from. You have to do what you feel is best. Thank you for understanding. Sir, I won't stand by and allow it to happen. So instructor, I'm obliged to protect you from harm, whatever it takes. Huh? It's also my duty as an awakener, as an 8 leaves practitioner. The unclouded eye, my ogre power, the network I built at Thor's, I'll use everything I've got to prevent the worst possible scenario. I'll let this whole world go to Gehenna before I allow you to sacrifice yourself. If my own abilities aren't enough, I'll pray to Adios and trust in my luck too. Hope you're ready for all that help and more. Instructorine. That's really fucking sad, actually. Like, that's sad. Reen, Muse? What are you doing back here? You're gonna get left behind. Sorry, right there. Come on, Muse. Okay. Gosh, truly just gonna ask. There's only so much you'd be able to do. Still, such a great many people's lives. Those connections come back around again and overturn the board, I wonder. Ready for all that help and more. I'm not playing this game to concentrate on the bigger picture. Time comes, can I afford to cling to some intangible hope? No, I'll complete my mission according to plan. Yo, what? I don't even like Muse, but I'm tired of people dying. Damn, that was deeper than I thought it'd be. Okay. Okay, I have what? 3 more bonding okay, so everybody but 1? No, 2. No, yeah, everybody but 1. Where's Emma and Yuna at? Okay, we gotta go do Emma, so she's in the infirmary. Infirmary, not infirmary. Okay, which is right here, I think? My nose is fucking itchy all of a sudden. Do Emma, because she's at 3. Emma, you okay there? Oh, Rain. Something in mind? What's that book she's reading? Well, I do have a proposal. A request, rather, that I'd like to make of you. Would you happen to have any time to spare? Not sure what I was planning, but she does look a lot more serious than usual. Yeah. Sure, I don't know what useful I'll be, but I'd be happy to help. Great, thank you so much. Would you mind coming down the surface with me? There's somewhere I'd like to go. Don't mind at all, but where are we headed exactly? Don't worry, it's nowhere you haven't been. I'm sure we've fucking flown all across Erebonia, I mean, except for, I guess, what, like the eastern half? Also, I just realized this is the last game. Are we ever gonna go to Romaferia? Because I just realized we've never been to Romaferia, have we? Where's Azatia? That's where you grew up, huh, Emma? Guess Rose isn't here right now. No, she left a while back. She has business to attend to. I got her permission to use it, though, so that shouldn't be a problem. That's good. Something seems weird here. Has you come here for one reason. Curse that's afflicting you? The thing that keeps you bound to the Great Twilight. I want to release you from it. What? You can do that? I think so, if everything goes well. That's not a spellbook. It entails. I can't know for sure, but in theory it should work. I won't lie, it's going to be dangerous, but I believe it's a risk worth taking. I see. Thanks for the risk, then I'm willing to give it a try. At least Toe and the princess are safe now, so it's not much of an issue if I get put out of commission for a while. Alright, if you're sure, take a seat and I'll set it all up. Does anybody else know where we're going? I assume they have to, right? The spell will allow me to project my astral body and enter your mind directly. Physical cause of the Great Twilight is in your heart, there's no doubt about that. Based on the information we have, it'd say it's also linked to your soul. Sure feels that way. I'm going to try to find the root cause of the curse and separate it from you. Once it's done, you probably shouldn't get so out of control anymore. Sounds great and all, but what about you? If I get hurt, that's one thing, but I don't want anything to happen to you. There's no need to worry. I've done this before. I will be facing the most danger from this procedure. That's fine with me. I'm ready when you are. Okay. Now we bring our foreheads together. Can I get you to crouch down a little? Like this? Now close your eyes. May I spirit us, ocean of the soul. Okay, Rean, stay calm, take a deep breath, and look into my eyes. Oh. Whoa. What the? Is this my mind? No clothes? Pretty neat, right? Projecting the image back to you. Don't worry, I won't peek at any of your private memories. Well, thank you, but that's not what I'm worried about. Going to dive deeper from here. Yes, that's the plan. I'm going to make my way through the layers of your consciousness until I reach the depths of your soul. That's where I'll find the curse. What was that? No, it's too soon. It's got any powers. Emma, get out of there. Get caught now, it's all over. Don't worry, I knew this might happen. What? Sorry, Rean. I lied to you before. The spell? The danger it presents to you is practically negligible. It's all for her. On the other hand, there's a chance my astral form could be completely destroyed. This year's Hexagon is a story of sacrifice after sacrifice. My mother was no different. Even Vita is carrying on the tradition in her own way. Now, it's my turn. Emma, stop! You didn't tell me this! This isn't what I wanted! I knew she was lying. My name is Emma Milstein, the daughter of Isla, disciple of the Crimson Witch Rosalia. I will live up to my family and protect those dear to me no matter what the cost. No, stop this right now! What the? Rean, how did you... Rean, don't! You have no idea the damage that could... Shut up! You're not in a position to lecture me! Damn curse, get away from her! Damn, and now he's never gonna let her do anything again. What just happened? That shouldn't have been possible. Emma. Disappointed. Thought you knew better than this. Do you have any idea how stupid that was? Rean, I feel like something wasn't right from the very beginning. It's like they really existed. Selena and Rosalia would have known, right? They'd have help with it. Even Vito would have pitched in. That isn't in Tails' book. It's no ordinary spellbook, is it? Let me guess. It's full of dark magic so dangerous, forbidden by your clan. That's why you didn't say anything to Celine. That's why you made some excuse to get Rosalia out of here. Can't believe you pulled one over on me like this. You guys are really gonna let me have it. How did you... Come on, how long have we known each other? I can tell when you're hiding something. I just had no idea you resort to such desperate measures. Why do you even... How can you even ask me that? Huh?
Because you're important to me, Reen. You're more dear to me than anyone else I know. Isn't that reason enough to want to protect you?
Everything that's happened has been my fault. If I was stronger, you'd have been cursed, and Mille would still be alive today. It's my duty to put an end to this destruction, and I failed. Because of that, you and Eustace suffered so much pain. I was so scared. I thought I was going to lose you. This was really the end. I know you. There's a chance for you to sacrifice yourself. You're going to take it. I try to act cool, so you won't worry, but I can see through it. It's got nothing to do with being a witch. Elise, we all know what you're thinking. You're just as bad as Crow. No, you're even worse. Did you really think I'd just stand idly by and let you throw your life away? Emma, Excuse me, I need some air. Emma, there you are. Emma, where are you going? What's the matter with you? Alright, Reen, what happened between you two? Judging by that forbidden grimoire, I'm guessing it's nothing good. So it's like this. I thought Emma was looking more than a little gloomy. Telling us like that is rather extreme, though. This really was more dangerous than she let on. Yes, diving into another's conscience is not something anyone should attempt lightly. It's even more true for a cursed soul like yours, whereas Cassandra could have left her a soulless husk. This is all my fault. I should have paid more attention. I should have said something. Indeed, that's true. Hey, can I get a little sympathy here? Sounds fool. Think of what you've done. Anyway, though, here is somewhat of relief. Huh? I was always such a good, obedient child. First, I can remember her caring about something enough to break the rules. Although that might just be because her mother always let her have her way when she was little. Oh my. It's a little galling that you were the one who inspired her to be more honest about her feelings. That only makes sense given how close you two have become. Maureen, I know you must be upset, but try to be gentle with Emma. Consider her feelings. That's what a gentleman does. Rose, you're starting to show your age. Well, excuse me, still living in good old-fashioned manners. I like Rose. Not sure I'm going to process all of that. I'm going to teleport back to the ship on our own. Oh. So it's the hanging glasses. Gone back to your old look, I see. Green, I have to apologize to you. I don't know what came over me. The time I was blind to it. That was clear that I stepped far too out of line. Could imagine how devastated you'd be if anything were to happen to me, and yet... There, you don't have these glasses anymore, right? I think you see just as clearly without them. It's not to say I don't find the spectacle look really cute on you, too. Cute. Emma, you truly go above and beyond to support me. You always have. You can lose sight of everything else because of that, but it just shows how much you care. I couldn't be more grateful to have you. Oh. If possible, though, could you keep me in the know from now on? Try to put on a brave face, but you've seen through that. It's true that I don't have much hope left for what's to become of me. But I don't want to die. I want to continue on, and not alone. I want to have my friends beside me, you especially, Emma.
Reen, I'm sorry for everything. Thank you.
Emma's so precious. I fucking love Emma. Tension dissolved as the storm finally passed. To the ship, the heart's feeling much lighter. Aww. Aww. Okay, Yuna, Elliot, Eustace. I can max out Yuna right now. Elliot, Eustace. I'll go do Eustace because he's at 3 stars. So he's on the deck. Hey Eustace, fancy seeing you out here. Indeed, I was just making my usual call back home. To Briard, huh? We're actually just talking about it, actually. About the Imperial Defense Force over there in particular. Is everything okay? There haven't been any issues, and officially, business needed during my absence will be taken care of by our butler, Arnold. The Imperial Defense Force is doing a skillful job maintaining the peace somehow, however. Something bothering you? Arnold hasn't spoken a word of it, out of courtesy, but matters are sure to get out of hand in due time. And the documents that require my seal as acting Duke have severely piled up. She could lend a hand, so I'll have to leave things to Arnold for now. I have a serious bond of trust with the butler of his. I can understand why he's worried. You know, we still have some time until this afternoon. Want to head to Briard with me? Adapt the Imperial Defense Force Would be expecting you to return now of all times. And with Valimar, you just might be able to make it through. Alright, then let's go. We need to settle this for Arnold's sake as well. Got it, let's get ready. Whatever happened to S? They said that she just left, right? She felt better and she just vanished. They then headed to cruising in Eastern Bonia with Valimar at full power. And while providing internal information and control as requested, they successfully created a break in the Imperial Defense Guard. And then... Briard. Looks so gloomy. So apologize and excuse the inconvenience I forced upon you both. These matters weren't already complicated enough. Never would imagine I would put you through such straits as these. You're already in a precarious position and I've only given you cause for even more worry. I hear nothing of the sort, Arnold, doing more than anyone could ever ask. Can't stay long, and I assure you I'll do my utmost to reduce the brunt of your workload while we're here. I'd like to lend a hand as well, though I can't know much more than paperwork, I'm afraid. Thank you, forever in your debt. Oh, and Arnold, organizations that I contacted you about? Eustace? Actually, that was a kid that... Oh, it is Eustace! Haven't seen it forever, Eustace. You can't just tackle him like that. Use up a little. No, I don't mind at all, really. I'm just glad to see you too. I should even be recording today. Shit. I'm just glad to see you two looking so well. You too, Eustace. Welcome back. Thanks so much, both of you. Eustace. Because that's how I used to hold Milliam. Dude, I didn't even care about Milliam that much. Like, in Cold Steel 1, I didn't like her. And, like, now it's, like, stabbed through the heart every time they say her name. You sent across to Arnold, and then began scanning through the documents that stacked up in the office. We joined in, and got straight to organizing the paperwork as well. Done with these here, Eustace. Excellent. Really appreciate the help, Breen. Just a little more and I'll be finished too. I'll have Arnold put some tea on when he gets back. In the meantime, make yourself at home if you'd like. Sure, thanks. Seems I've stirred a fuss over so little. Still, with that tackle, it caught me a bit off guard. Eustace. It was right when I began acting as Duke. The first time she came to the mansion to see me, I mean. Okay, I keep, like, not thinking about it and picking the worst character. Like, I picked Olivia, I picked Alvin last time, not thinking about the fact that she would bring up Olivia. And, like, I think Eustace not thinking of the fact that bring up Milliam. She was a number of times, not any word of warning, and always shared the same intel. From operations to students to what have you. My controller DC'd, sorry. Past that, we just indulge in tea, snacks, and more relaxed conversation. William, where brings you here all of a sudden? Hey, Eustace! I'm just here in the neighborhood for some work. Great timing, huh? So I stopped by. How you been lately? How many times I must tell you to behave as a lady of your age? Your family's got the best tea and cakes, hands down, Eustace. You're getting a bit on the face there, William. Really? Am I getting it for me? Oh, idiots, what am I ever going to do with you? She's really become like a sister to me. Think about it now, she always concerned me as far back as even before our graduation. I stepped as Duke at a time when I was dealing with my father's arrest and my brother keeping his distance, and she supported me through it all. She sure did. Never in a cold class 7? Melanie was brimming with potential, the absolute most, wasn't she? Even now, I bet she would have been. All we have to do is focus on what's to come. Really protect us and provide opportunity for a future beyond all of this turmoil. So only go now since we protect this world, no matter what. When that future finally comes, I witness it for who deserve to see it fruition, most of all. That way, we must carry on, and our hearts as well. So you never give up on yourself, Reen. No matter what circumstances you face. Even after we get past this, we have much to do, don't we? Oh. You're absolutely right. I hear you loud and clear, sis. Rest assured, I don't intend to ever give up on myself, no matter what. Let's keep on facing forward towards the future, whatever may throw at us, for William's sake. You needn't tell me twice. Hi, intrusion. Gonna pick up the sword you had sharpened. Perfect. What do you think, Arnold? Oh. It looks like a great sword, but small. Sword. This will be the holy sword of Elvar's. Sends an artisan to sharpen it back up to proper form. This blade has been handed down the family for generations, together with his sibling sword, which my brother possesses. My see. Not one to roll over in defeat, are you? Certainly not. Plan to overcome whatever stands in our way. You and Irene, side by side. Let's take a hold of our destiny and forge the future we want and steal. You got it. From Mille. They managed to escape Mirage before the Imperial Defense Force came back. It's a cosmetic item. Oh. Dude, look at that! This much of a star. Okay, anyways, we're left with Yuna and Elliot. And they're both 4, so I'm gonna do Yuna, just to get her to that 5-star. Let's see here. Economy of Foreign Affairs. Economy of Foreign... Should I get Yuna? I've been at it for a while now. How many days since demonstration? You should take some time to rest. I know, but I gotta ride this high while I still can. The ranch campus comeback starts with us. Can't just let Aiden and Fritz leave me in the dust. If anything, you should be not taking it easy, instructor. At least until we get to the Pantagruel. Well, spreading is usually a good thing. We're just liable to run ourselves on the ground to keep this up without a break. How about we hang out for a bit, Yuna? Thinking about going down to the servers around Mille. Well, that said, why Mille? What's the occasion? I was just thinking of gathering some intel on the effects of us liberating leaves. Rather than bringing a huge group, I think it better just have to have you along to represent the team. 2 of us will be plenty, I'm sure. No objections here. Sounds like a nice change of pace from studying all the time. What are you waiting for? Let's head out. I like Yuna. She's adorable. I don't know why. I just really have I think I have attachment to Yuna in the same way that I have attachment to Estelle. They remind me of each other, kind of. They're both like, Estelle is a lot more, probably. I don't know. I think Yuna, Estelle gets down and she gets depressed, but Yuna has like meltdowns and then she's like, I don't know. But there's a similar reason that they're strong and they're bright and, Yuna and Rin and Tana Masada to conduct some light information gathering. And then, just to show that they're real. Even though despite a few rumors circulating about leaves, their actions there were still mostly under the radar. Especially at Rin said to take a look around Lake Gala. A few locals were kind enough to lend them an orbital boat. That's so funny, because the last time we hear Mille is like, it'd be so nice to take the boat one-on-one, instructor, and here I am with Yuna, one-on-one. I'm sorry, but I'm looking at everything around me before I'm looking at whoever's in the boat with me. This shit is drop-dead gorgeous. Wow, this waterfall's beautiful. From far it's pretty, but it's even better up close. Such a peaceful atmosphere here. It's almost unreal. Yeah, you can see why people count it among the natural wonders of the Empire. I'll tell you many waterfalls quite like this one in Crossville. Maybe not, but Lake Elmo's way bigger than this place. They both have the charms if you ask me. I'd have to agree. Thanks, instructor. You ran all the way out here to help me get my mind off other stuff, didn't you? Perish the thought. We're just here to gather intel. This is no vacation. Once we're down here, we're still need to check out Grenville and Leaves. But maybe we could scope out the waterfall along the way, in the interest of efficiency. Oh. Not gonna say no to that. Typical instructor, Reen. Guess that's one of the things I... Wait, hold on, Hold on. Did I just... Am I really... I've had admirers of all kinds before. Other people I've admired, but Lloyd has never made me feel the way I do when I'm with Reen. Could I be in... No. What am I thinking? He's a teacher, I'm a student. We're not going there, Yuna. Snap out of it. Still, I don't know anyone he likes. Come to think of it, is he even single? If he's going out with anyone, it'd have to be someone from all Class 7. Or maybe he's gonna have the best chance to find out. So, Yes, hi, present. What is it? I just don't even want to take the wheel for a while. Seems more like your kind of thing than mine. Oh yes, steering, right. Instructor, there's something I want to ask you. Yuna. What are you? Huh? That's... I'm gonna try to lose it. Right. Damn. Well, no asking him now. Not so peaceful anymore. Looks like he hasn't followed us. You don't think that was a... Yeah, probably a crypto of some kind. Be unwise to let something like that roam free. What's so funny? Sorry, it's nothing. I don't know why I tried to not have feel about him.
There's no telling what the future holds. I have to face these feelings while I still can. It's different from Crossbell. When he saved me, I've never felt like this before.
I just really wish they wouldn't, like, I just really wish it wasn't all about, like, Reen. Reen, you return to the Merkaba and tell her that Alex with a cryptid. Yay! Your bonds are maximum! Does that mean everybody but Muse? Yeah, it does. Okay, well that ends that. Sorry, Elliot. To the bridge I go. Cause like it would still be cute if they like put other people together. Cause like I have my own personal ships. Like I low key think that Emma and Machias would be really cute together. I think it's just because they were both class president and it was cute. But like I really like Yuna and Kurt a lot. And Kurt's a great guy. He'd protect the shit out of you.
No.
And he's decent and not weird. Jason Pantagruel from General Liquid and Glass. No less. Also, last time when I said like there's only a few people I can remember, there were other characters, you know, like I didn't forget about Wazzy, okay? It's just I was thinking like the church was like probably isn't coming to the Pantagruel because there's like Kevin and Wazzy and stuff, but they're dealing with shit in Realm of Fury and somebody said that. I think like Rosina and them were talking about it, but whatever. Susan's been playing this for all along. Yeah, sounds like a bigger deal than I imagined. I have to make sure we stay on our toes. Sure, there's one thing, Reen, that I imagine you already know what I'm thinking. You know Muse, right? I'm a instructor after all. Now what she knows, she's still only 16. We need to keep an eye out for her. That goes without saying. But charter the course destination. We can leave any time, so let me know when you want to depart. I think I turned in all my quests. There's also a bunch of like side characters too, but I wouldn't imagine that he would count the side characters. Designated point is a buffer airspace through the borders of Airbonia covered and liberal. But they charter our course. Should depart and rendezvous with the Pantagruel. Yeah. Should. Call everyone together then. Got it, thanks. I'm really excited because I think this is where everyone comes together because that's kind of what they talked about. So I'm wondering like who everyone is. And I'm just like super stoked right now. Once class 7, the rest of the crew had each finished with their remaining fares. The work of them, and also like everyone's getting back together because like because I imagine that Lloyd and Ellie are going to be there, which means that by default like Tio and Randy will be there, and like the work of them are going to make its way towards the designated meeting point. I'm really excited. I'm gonna cry so much, so I'm so sorry. Emotional bitch today, that's for sure. My ears always bother me. You think it would like not bother me because there's nothing in my ears, but they're just annoying. I just have annoying ears. Yeah. Neutral space over the Airbonia, Liberal, and Calvert. Liberal. I need to repeat it like 87,000 times. Just us. Cruising in. Hello, Aurora. Hi, baby. You hungry? Want some food? You want some snackies? I'll get you snackies. Controller number 8. This is Pantagruel speaking. Oh, shit. I hate my controller out. Ship is not ready to dock. Please follow the beacon. Understood. Initiating automated boarding. Huh, really over 3, but if only just barely. Non-inventor zone should span an entire sporting area, supposedly. Not much a chance for interference when you're straddling 3 countries, huh? Yep. Plus it's not the vision of the Republic. Makes it a pretty effective blind spot. But we totally have to go all the way here just to find out what Mille Mirage is about? Dude, my shit does not want to reconnect. They're here. And the front runners. Come on, controller. Reconnect yourself. Sick of this. Cool. Is that us? I thought we were coming in from the other direction. Does that mean there's another Merkaba coming? Is that the Bobcat? No, because Bobcat's green. Certain countries' type Avior. Sketches from the Pantagruel, and more from the northeast and south. Northeast and south, could it be? It makes the origins clear, geographically speaking. In that case, the east must be. When you say that, no, to the Republic, courtesy of the Brine Company. That's right. Due to the higher carrying capacity, expanding cruising range. So many people from so many different regions gathered together for one purpose. Mille, just mean all these people are.
Indeed. Important figures from each one of our neighboring countries. The Kingdom of Liberl, the Principality of Remiferia.
There's only
and
one
even
bitch from the
Republic
Kingdom of
Calvin.
Liberl.
And if all goes to plan, we'll have a few special guests from the Bracer Guild and the SSS join us too.
There's only one other person we haven't seen yet from the Kingdom. Which means it's gonna be Chloe. Dude, what does she look like now? Oh my god, I'm so excited right now. I fucking love Chloe. Chloe's a badass magic dealer too. She was a fucking bitch when I played with her. Pantagruel, as a whole. That's the Bobcat then, right? Been about a month, hasn't it? Right, so you escaped from right, Ash. Wow, the ship is huge. Hey, that's the Bobcat second. Just like Josette said.
So, you showed up after all.
Hey. I can never remember his name. Brigadier, that's what it is. Brigadier General Party, stuck
As
well.
do you, Schwarzer. Despite everything General Le Guin and Miss Clotilda tell me you've been through. Your Highness, Lady Angelica, it's a pleasure to have you back safely with us.
Thank you, Brigadier General. We appreciate it. Who had that being here in the Pantagruel at a time like this?
Agreed.
Oh, Angelica's gonna lose her
Things have taken
shit.
a real turn since Ordis's last provincial
TA
council.
and Angelica? I hope. Well, besides the fact she sexualizes them, but.
What happens here today could very well change the course of history.
Wow, the course of history? Quite the assemblage then. Indeed it is. In fact, some of our guests have already arrived. The many of them are simply here to
Follow
observe.
me, everyone.
Oh, guys. The only person I can think from Calvert is Keelika. Keelika and Zin. Otherwise, and then that one bitch that we saw who was being rude to us. That I forget her name too. She was on a side quest, which I think I showed, right? Yeah, I did. Them rescuing the airship. It's because she asked us to. No, maybe I didn't show that quest. Not the airship one, it was, Wow, incredible, doesn't even get to describe this place. Actually, how many should I read? Been here before, Allie? Bit of a long story, but I should not read the details of misconduct during that occasion. Read? What did you do? It was a misunderstanding. I'm not entirely convinced. I'm sure he didn't have impure intentions. That's the problem. His heart is too pure. As I told you, Horeen, nobody likes a goody two-shoes. Got that right. Can you guys just not? We've known for a while of your unsociable ways. Yeah, except the fact that you're completely close to everyone's feelings, Reen. He's got all the luck, though. All the bad luck, I'd say. Things like memories. And carried me in his arms once. Oh, right, forgot about that. Man, there's a lot going on that day. I doubt anyone there that day expected some sort of daring escape from you. Wow, this has been so cool. Reen, you hound. Can't judge a book by its cover. Guys like you and Lloyd are really something else. Leave some charm for the rest of us, will ya? Requesting permission to burst into tears. Permission denied. This just means everyone likes you, Reen. You're a lucky man, Reen.
Wow. Well, looks like the party's already started.
Kinda feels like this meeting was a long time coming, huh?
That's Estelle, right? And Joshua? Yeah. Dude, we get to put everyone together. I'm so fucking excited. Oh, this is so cool.
Well, I'll be.
Training background, sorry.
Took
Dude,
you
and I
guys
forgot
long
to
enough.
the gate. Get to be back with all them too, and Ren and everybody. Everyone gets to see each other again. We all get to reunite, and we all get to.
Long time no see, Tina.
Have you grown a few, Reach? Or am I imagining things?
Estelle, Joshua, and...
Hello again, Tita. Remember our promise?
Ren! Oh, you guys. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
Don't you get me started, too.
So melodramatic. And here I thought you two'd have grown out of this by now.
You're one to talk. I can see you getting a little choked up yourself. Seems like you've been holding up pretty well, Agate.
As if there was any doubt. We're making progress, don't get me wrong. But there's still a lot left to take care of.
All the more reason to stay on top of our game from here on.
Oh, Sarah, you're here too.
Nice to see you again. It's been too long.
Yeah.
Man, it sure has. What's it been, like 3 years since you were last here in the Empire? Oh yeah. Let me introduce you to Fee. Sup?
Fee? Like the Fee? That big powerhouse they keep talking about in all the guild branches?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Sylphide. As you can see, we've heard all about the work you've been doing.
You can just call me Fee. I've heard a thing or two about you guys, too. You know, from Agate and Sherazard.
Oh yeah? Trust them to embarrass us like that.
Speaking of Shera, we still don't know where she is, do we?
Not a clue. We know she's still alive, at least.
She's
Way I
around.
figure if she was in trouble, she'd contact us with that thing she's got.
Right. It's only been about 2 weeks since we last heard from her.
Only.
She left Heimdall altogether just after that, didn't she?
Yeah. I've got all the other Erebony embracers looking out for her too.
Tio! Nice tackle, Kia. Lloyd, Ellie, I'm glad you got.
Of course. We wouldn't miss this.
Oh, I can't help myself. Come here, you two.
Ellie, I can't breathe.
Oh, Tio, I'm so relieved to see you're okay. Yona's been worried about you too, you know.
Oh, you don't say. That's cool. But also, I could really use some air.
Hoo-wee! Dynamic duo's getting bigger and bigger by the day.
Okay, Randy.
Good to see you, Randy.
Right back at you, Lloyd.
Now, hold on a moment. You didn't think I'd just let that little comment of yours slide, did you?
Who's the dynamic duo? Me and Tio? I don't think we got
Dead.
any taller.
No, not a... crap.
I mean,
Forget I said
I
nothing,
was
all right?
feeling just like Randy when I saw her in the beginning.
Shame on you, Randy. There are children here.
And we didn't forget about you, Yuna. Kia's been telling us about all you've been up to.
We heard you helped set Tio free. I'm so proud of you.
Well, that was more Class 7 as a whole. It was just part of our mission. As someone who's always looked up to the SSS, it's so great seeing all of you back together
Sorry,
again.
that's just like, you know, kind of like everyone got forced to be apart and they've been along, like, you know, it's been a long time since everyone's been together.
What do you mean? You're one of us too, Yuna. Mm-hmm. You're a lot closer to the SSS than you give yourself
They definitely,
credit
if they
for.
remake Zero and Azure, should like at least add something where she's a part of it.
That's right. You carry on the spirit of Prospel in a way all your own.
I think we're all aware of how much you look up to the SSS. But you know what? It goes both ways. We're just as proud of you too, Yuna.
Dude, look at all of
Every
them
one of us.
together in 3D.
Thank you.
Well, at the very least, you've gotten a bit more tame since the first day you bucked into the branch campus.
Come on, Randy. Let me have my moment. Oh, right. Elisa, over here.
Ellie, you look amazing. It's been too long. I'm so glad you guys finally got the chance to reunite.
Oh, that's right. Elisa and Ellie met up about 3 months ago, huh?
Sorry, I'm dying out here.
Yep. Elisa's the granddaughter of the Reinford Company's founder. Not to mention a Thor's alumnus.
Thank you, Elisa. Though, I don't think I look even half as good as you.
Oh my god.
Allow me to congratulate you on your reunion as well.
Aw, thanks.
I suppose I'd better introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. My name is Reen Schwarzer, graduate of Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. Ellie, Estelle, Joshua. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. Elisa's told me quite a bit about you already.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Perhaps a bit too much, actually.
Oh, Ellie?
We definitely know you by now, after all the stories we've heard. From Tita's letters and Ren. Even Olivier and Tova.
We love you.
I see. It's no surprise you knew His Highness, but I wasn't aware you knew Toval too.
Yep. We met back on our first trip in Erebonia. He helped us out a bunch. It's good to meet you, Reen. This has definitely been a long
Oh,
time
for
coming.
sure. Only 5, 6 games?
Don't worry. You can loosen up around us. We're the same age, more or less, right?
Got it. I think I'll take you up on that.
There's some bad bitches. There are a lot of bad bitches in this room.
Looking forward to working with you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
As are we.
Oh.
It's been a while, Lloyd. How have you been?
I think you should apologize, Reen.
Busy, to say the least. It's been crazy this past year and a
But
half.
I guess they're past that.
I really owe you for your help during Operation Birdcage.
Yeah, when they were outside.
I'm sure I'll get the chance to return the favor, though. I get the feeling we're gonna be seeing a lot more of each other. From here on, Reen, we fight on the same side. As equals.
Instructor Reen?
Honestly, I'm not sure I even deserve to shake your hand. I'm sure you've heard about what I've done. The mistake I made.
Reen.
Shake his fucking hand. He didn't mean to. We know, Reen. You're trying your best to fix it now.
It's my fault that the curse spread throughout not only the Empire, but Crossbell too. It's the same with North Ambria and Jirai as well. Even this awful war with Calvert. I have no idea how I can even begin to apologize.
No, Reen. That's wrong. It's my duty as a detective to look beyond what's on the surface. You want to know what I see? I see that this was all a setup from the very start. Nothing you could have done
He knows
would
about
possibly
setups.
change the outcome. I see a man who, despite it all, never fell to despair.
Oh,
A man who continues to push back,
Yes.
even at this very moment. Not just for Crossbell, or even
suppose he was
Erebonia,
cursed.
but for the world itself and all who reside in it. Within you lies the strength of countless allies, helping you move forward through whatever may come. I'd like the SSS to be a part of that, Reen. To be one of those allies there by your side. Empire or Crossbell, where we're from doesn't matter anymore. Now we're fighting for the world itself. Together.
Lloyd.
This guy, I swear. Now I understand why you look up to him the way you do.
Yep. Told you he was great.
Wow. How am I supposed to follow up a speech like that? I'll gladly take your words to heart. It's good to have you with us, Lloyd. I'll be honest with you, our situation is looking grim. And it's only going to get
We
worse
got all the
from
bad
here.
bitches in the house. I believe in us.
But that's never stopped
Got
us
it.
before. With you on board, we'll overcome every barrier in our way.
You got it.
That goes for us, too. We Laburlians got your back.
I see you've saved me the trouble of rounding you up.
Hello, Le Guin.
Principal Le Guin.
Le Guin is kind of like... Just saying.
Right on time. Is everything ready?
Is she?
General Aurelia Le Guin, commander of the Viceland Army.
Wow. I can tell this lady's a serious badass.
That's an understatement. She's one of the greatest swordmasters of our generation.
Bracers of Liberl. Special Support Section. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Aurelia Le Guin. Well met, all of you. I'd love to chat with each of you individually, of course. But time is of the essence. I suspect our other guests are anxious to get things underway.
Okay. Okay, yeah, them too.
I knew it.
I have no idea.
Well, if it isn't the Special Support Section, I do believe it's been around 2 years since our
Aw,
paths last
damn.
crossed. Though it would seem Arios is not with you this time around.
A
Is he from
pleasure to
Calvert?
see you again, your lordship.
Our apologies. Arios had some pressing matters to attend to, though he did make sure to send his regards.
Is that so? I suppose I expected as much. A man in his position seldom has any time to spare. Princess Alphin, I bring you my
know who
greetings
this
and
is.
condolences both. We received news of Emperor Eugen's condition, as well as the tragedy that befell Prince Olivert. I can only imagine the pain this must put you through. You have my deepest sympathies.
And you have my sincerest appreciation, your lordship. I must admit, I didn't expect to be able to meet with you so soon.
Nor did I. A silver lining in the dark cloud that brought us here. Lady Mildine, allow me to thank you once again for the invitation.
Is he Cal?
The gratitude is ours, your lordship. It's an honor to receive you.
Ha ha! This is quite an extraordinary crowd we have here. Correct me if I'm wrong, SSS, but it was 2 years ago that we last met as well, was it not?
Yes, back at the trade conference.
It's good to see you again, sir.
Princess Alphen,
I literally
Lady
can't.
Mildine, I don't believe I've ever formally had the pleasure. Though I suppose in a way we aren't entirely unfamiliar with each other. I had the privilege of meeting your brother, you see, back during the conference.
Ah, yes, he mentioned you before. Pleased to finally make your acquaintance. Knowing you're here helps put into perspective the true scale of Operation Mille Mirage.
It's an honor to have you. We do appreciate you taking the time to come. After all, I'm sure you, of all people, have been particularly busy of late. President Rocksmith.
What? No way! So that's how this is gonna go.
I
That's the
don't even
Calvert?
know how to react.
I don't know who these two people are.
How silly of us. I didn't realize we had neglected to make our introduction.
It's been a long time since I've seen anybody in the
In that
fucking-
case, allow me to go first.
Okay, Romafuria. That makes sense.
I am Albert von Bartolomeus, Grand Prince of the Principality of Remaferia.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you, students and alumni of Thor's Military Academy.
And I'm Samuel Rocksmith, President of the Republic of Calvert.
When they said that, I was like, I'm pretty sure he was Calvert.
I'm sure I'm the last person you would expect to see here.
I think he's also kind of an ass, though.
Prince Albert is one thing, but President Rocksmith?
Indeed. And in person, no less. What's the President of Calvert doing here? We're on the verge of war.
Hey, we're in a neutral airspace.
That is exactly why I chose to attend, Machius Regnitz. Ah, and you must be the acting Duke Alberea. And, you're Fee Clausel,
Why do you
correct?
care who Fee is?
Let me guess. She told you. As I suspected, you work for Calvert's Central Intelligence Department.
Yeah, that's her name. Kayla. If that's how you pronounce it. Lucy.
That's right. I'm a second lieutenant in the CID, as well as a member of the Special Force Hercules. Thanks for your help before, by the way.
I'm Lucy Sayland, Private Secretary to the Grand Prince. For those of you we met before, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Now I understand. You were investigating Erebonia's internal affairs to prepare for today's meeting.
Wait, back up a sec. If the heads of Remaferia and Calvert are here...
There's only one more big nation we're missing.
It is Chloe, isn't it?
It would seem they've arrived.
They made it.
Oh, you have got to be shitting me.
Liberl has just as much a stake in this as anyone else, after all.
Yes! Oh, is she with Cassius?
Oh.
It's the Princess of Liberl. And beside her...
Man,
She's so beautiful.
Today's just full of surprises.
Chloe's always been really
isn't it?
beautiful.
Sorry for the delay. I have to say, this is the most luxurious ship I've ever seen.
Thank you once again for inviting us.
She's so beautiful. Cassius!
My name is Claudia von Auslies. I will be participating on behalf of Queen Alicia II of Liberl. Delighted to make your acquaintance, everyone.
Cassius Bright, Lieutenant General of the Royal Army of Liberl.
I think
Unfortunately,
Chloe's voice should
we
be
don't
softer.
really have time for pleasantries. How about we get straight down to business?
But I also get that, like, if she's, like, come more into her role to be, like, you know, more, firm in how you speak. But I've always kind of imagined her as, like, a really soft-spoken person. I love Chloe. For those who didn't watch Sky, if yeah, like I tell you all the time, if you haven't seen it, you should always go back. But Claudia, Princess Claudia is Chloe. You meet her as Chloe in Sky, and then you find out later she's the princess. You should always Sky. You should start from the very beginning of this Legend of Heroes. Okay, you can't get the, you know, the excitement if you don't. This feels more like a summit than a formal meeting of concerned parties. Yeah, Eustace and Angelica must have known this was coming, right? Yes, music plan interlude. Can I speak? Representatives from powers outside Brony heard in the beginning. They had no idea exactly what we about our intents. Turns out Operation Mirage has many influential backers. And the Lieutenant General of Liberal is among them. Cassius is very good. Cassius Bright. Such a genius who stopped the Empire's invasion during the 100 Days War. After the war, he left the army and worked as a bracer for a while. He and my father were good friends. I think I remember something involving him around 4 years ago. Right. Once our Brony branches of the guild were blown up, and when the anomaly started in Liberal, he joined the army. Now he's having a friendly chit-chat with President Calvert, whose country is about to get invaded by Arbonia. Muse is an excellent matchmaker. She reached under Furia. Wow. She's in the same position as Liberal right now. The Empire's pressuring both of them to allow the army safe passage through. Neither are particularly willing to do so, but they fear retaliation should they decline. Feels like it could be construed as siding with Calvert. Small nations can afford to be assertive against the overwhelming power of the belligerent of Arbonia. Yeah, they'll probably be the main topic of discussion there, I think. As nations can't openly oppose the Empire, we, along with the Bracers and SSS, are more free to take action. Calvert didn't speak with other parties involved. Not just Liberal and Cresswell, but we're fearing even Calvert too. Indeed, there's no better time for us to exchange information. It's also ideal time to speak one's mind freely. Discussions included, I'd like to speak with the Grand Prince and the President myself. Got guts, I'll give you that. I wouldn't mind exchanging a few words with them either. I'd like to talk with Ellie if there's time. Him and Crown Princess Claudia, too. Seriously? Guess your best shot getting close at her. By the way, Ash, don't you and Joshua go way back? Look, that ain't confirmed. I don't really remember him. So you two might want to talk and clear things up. Yeah, so this thing's all about, right? There's gonna be dinner after main talks. We can talk about more personal stuff then. Friends will invite us here, so there's no point acting like wallflowers. Yes, let's make the most of it. Should go around and talk to the attendees myself. Definitely want to check in with those from Liberal and Crossbow. I was also the residents from Calvert and Inferior too while I'm at it. Your party is temporarily disbanded. Okay. Okay, I have to go talk to Lloyd 3 times and Princess Claudia after her VIP meeting. Okay, so we're gonna just go down the line, because I won't be able to talk to them until I do, like, these events, basically. Oh, there you are. Introducing yourself to the park people, are you? I thought it wouldn't hurt. What are you up to? Not much, we're merely standing around. Been on this airship before, I've seen all there is to it. Anyway, the talk's just me over, so might as well wait here. Something bothering her. She's not hiding it very well, is she? About that man from the borough, Cassius? She's acting funny around him. Ah, I get it. His master at least one bloodstyle. He used to go by the name Divine Blade. Hey, what are you talking about behind my back? It's rude to exclude people in the conversation when they're right there with you. Sorry about that. How you doing, Rosine? Everything okay? More or less. I see there poured some Ouroboros activity from the high seat when I was on the way here. Nothing's happened yet, though. By the way, has there been some sort of incident in the holy city of Arteria? I think I mentioned something about that, too. You might know more about it, but as luck would have it, she's not here. Ah, yes. Maybe I should try eventually. Maybe. As for me, I'll be just keeping her distance. I can relax without her annoying presence sitting my teeth on edge. Enjoy what you can. Just a staff to fetch you a saucer of warm milk. Good idea. Thanks, Rosine. Duvalie angry. Why are you angry, Duvalie? One of my goals is to achieve the pinnacle of mastery as a swordswoman. Lionheart is quite a promising individual, with skills almost as great as that of my lord, but... Yeah, if I heard about him, that seems to be the case. The up-and-comers need to watch out. The up-and-comers all need to watch out for include both the Purple-Lighting and the Arcade girl. You as well, I suppose. What an honor. She's giving us swordsmasters. That's well decided that Ailey's style who started before I did. She's not a direct acquaintance, but I've heard that she's Master Kavai's granddaughter. She's been practicing since childhood. What? Such a person exists? Yes, she's a bracer from a borough. She's a direct disciple, but I think she's acquainted with Estelle and the others. Her Master Kavai that she's got great potential overall. Rival. I need to see this little borough bracer with my own eyes. Really, Julie says she must be a rival. Well, healthy competition is good, I guess. Another bracer? Oh, is it Anne Lace? Heyo. So there's something like right here. That's annoying me. It's an honor to speak with you again. Had a chance to talk loose relations at the Esmeralda's garden. Since so long. I was kind of an identity crisis when we last met. So we've always been too busy to really talk. Yes, true. Damn, those journalists are strong as hell. Managed to get a hold of Mick. Managed to hold off Mick Byrne all around Lango Canyon. It's pretty damn awesome. My father fought Mick Byrne as well. Though he seemed alright at the time. Damage his body suffered manifested later. Noticed something similar. Nah, luckily I seemed to be perfectly fine. Don't think it's because Mick Byrne was going easy on me. He seemed dead set on inflicting as much pain as possible. He had particularly vicious when he was fighting Viscount Arcade. I was worried about Wallace, too. Good to know he's okay. Nice to have a friendly duel with him one day. Well, is that you, Schwarzer? You look awfully serious. The situation's pretty grave. At least I finally have a sense of what direction I should be heading in. I've got all my allies to thank for that, and for lending me their strength. That's good. Guys, you seem to have gotten used to your new powers. Barker wrote his legend, there's no doubt about that. But I think it'll be another. It's kind of you to say so. Hope I wasn't patronizing. I'm concerned about you. I see now that I needn't have worried. Doing well for yourself, and you'll go far if you keep it up. You know how to build my confidence, I appreciate it. We both studied in Barker. Think they got a good relationship. Just speak with Cassius soon. Okay. Hey, Irene. Steadily working your way through the crowd, shutting everyone up. Are you gonna talk to Kayla too? That's okay, Special Second Lieutenant Kayla. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name. I don't remember her ever actually saying her name, so I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Yes, you may speak to any time with a reservation, Ashton Chevalier. Grateful for your help the other day. Feeling you guessed who I was right at the start. Had my suspicions. Since I interrupted conversation, what was it about? Just touching up on recent internal affairs in Calvard. Not sure what you might have heard about the situation there. The ruling party lost the opposition in the recent elections. Once President Ruxpin is determined, he'll be forced to step down. The entire government is being swapped out? It's a drastic change. The country is already in a crisis, but there's also been acts of terrorism carried out by the anti-immigration faction. I see. Immigration is a very divisive issue in the Republic. That's crazy. I'm like watching the world fall as this is happening, and it's just all too real. Each passing day's coming, except for there is no curse to make everybody hate each other. It's just greed! With each passing day, it's getting more apparent how weak our country is. So later to announce a new course of action after today's discussion. Thank you. I have a handle on Calvard's situation now. So your age, Kayla is remarkably sharp. By the way, it's so good to see you again, Kayla. How's Kilika been doing? As well as ever, she's one iron lady. I guess it was a long time past since you were last in Calvard. Joka, that Kilika, is she who I think she is? Picked up on her name, huh? She was auditioning at Tato. When you taught me. Thought so. Kelly, you also been trained in the Tato style. No, although I do admire Eastern martial arts and swordsmanship, some of those arts require serious dedication and investment of one's time. Might even reach an intermediate level and it leaves one blade style read. Thanks. Just a name drop. Since we haven't seen her since either Zero or your this coffee is excellent. Yeah, the biscuits are great. The aroma of your specialties. I'm glad they're to your liking. I'm doing coffee and biscuits when everyone's custom. I could get used to this. So true. It's worth to be pretty unapproachable since you're the Grand Prince's secretary. Just learn you're not much older than us, though. You're really young for your position. The situation's quite different. I'm close friends with Princess Alphen. I've been appointed especially for this occasion. Family's quite well known around here. You might have heard of the Salons? Let me think. Salon, where have I heard the name before? The sailing company. Wait! Somebody does have that last name. Part of me wants to say Cecil, but I don't think that's right. Sailing company produces medical and equipment shipped worldwide. My fear stands for being at the forefront of medical research, which becomes a bartering chip in relations to other nations. Silent family, besides being a prosperous medical company, has strong connections in government. It's on your homework. Current state of affairs is deeply worrying for Emetheria. The country is small and relies on advanced technology and scientific research to remain afloat. I'm afraid to deal with this war in the least. I understand your predicament. I wish there was something we could do to help. Well, so these talks go first. I was wondering what her special security position was all about. Very good with her words, though. She sees things from her perspective, and she encourages others to side with her. Current events realize the choice of appointing her. Sorry, I can't speak clearly. Oh, yo! Grace is here! Well, sure, I'm lucky getting invited to World Pantagruel carry exclusive interviews. So interesting people in one place. Ellie, Tio, Lisa, and even Evan of the Hexa clan. That's gotta be fate. Yes, it's gotta be an interview. What do you say? Maybe later if it doesn't take too long. I'm sorry, but prefer to keep you out if you kept me out of the papers. Even the keen journalist, Grace. You should be aware of this, but you won't be allowed to publish anything about this meeting in the foreseeable future. Huh, what about the Freedom Press? Just kidding. Just like being invited to this top-secret get-together is a great privilege, and I won't be able to write about it for a while. Well, once international relations become so normalized, I will get the green light to publish a special report on this. After all, do the journalists document important events? Something important role. That's a sensible approach to take. I would take everything she says with a grain of salt. You're hoping the materials you collect here will win you the full surprise, aren't you? Anyway, there's no harm in it, is there? This was my chance last year and the year before. That's great. A journalist working Crossbell. The reasons for us to impress the right people to be allowed here. The man of the hour. Rain Schwarzer, will you agree to an interview? I'm not at liberty to talk about a lot of things. Grace, you're putting him on the spot. She's very simple-minded about interviewing people, but she's a nice person. Pooh, you're not at all, Tio. Rain, you look just like Grace. I don't know. Sorry, I missed that. Well, it's not like I'm not curious about the meeting. By the way, I was surprised that Vita didn't show up. Me too. She left the berry and vanished somewhere. Worries me a little. Yeah, it's kind of suspicious, huh? You know, she's plotting something? She may sound ungrateful since she's done this numerous times. Vita's known to pursue pretty questionable goals. I think we should give the benefit of the doubt. Everyone's innocent to prove it guilty, right? Thanks, Serene. If only saying goodbye to my mother. Sharina? Well, she's raised a wonderful daughter, so she'd be a bad person. Oh, thanks. That's nice of you. Do I sense a scoop? Why is that Chevalier so sweet to you? Are you perhaps in a relationship? Grace? Control yourself! Sorry. You can tell her off, and no more time she goes back to her MO right away. Tio's so adorable. Well, it doesn't last celluloid. Young grown Charlie's much got wider in the shoulders. Life's on the road rather than hitting the gym. How to get my outfits retailored. Oh, I didn't notice. You seem every taste, so the difference isn't as obvious. Looks more like his brother now, doesn't he? Well, I see the pictures. Yeah, I'd say so too. Now, if only at his height, too. It's the guy Bennings you were referring to. He was once a high-ranking officer at the Crossbell Police Department, but died in the line of duty 5 years ago. Yeah, we still live nearby. I only know him from visions of the past I've seen here and there. He's super tall, and he seems like a really reliable guy. Yeah, I feel like such a kid compared to him. No use wishing I was more like my brother. I've got to play the cards I've been dealt. So you've got, not him. I'm sure as I can be to end this and work towards independence for Crossbell. Me too. Spoken like a true leader. So I wonder you're able to shake myself and instruct Irene off during our encounter 2 years ago. I was with her a lot. In fact, I might have had it easier than him. It seems to me that he had a brother, though. His brother sounds like an amazing person, too. Doreen, aren't you busy playing nice with everyone? Well, we've got to make the most of this opportunity. But there's a lot for us to catch up on. Heh, we'll do a drink or two with you at the time, but... Sweet, I'm coming too. We'll go to a place I know when this thing lands. It's got some pretty nice... Randy? Alright. It's just like Randy. Actually, that reminds me. Risha Mao's been busy elsewhere right now. Yeah, a bunch of different factions at play here, both within and outside the Arabonia. Other members of the SSS and our close allies are all busy dealing with them. Like Noel, Chief Sergei, Deadly, and Arios? That's right. Fran and Wazzy help us out sometimes too. Sony and Mirielle have been keeping their heads down though. Can't do too much considering their position. Members of the same Crossbell Guardian Force that was absorbed by the Imperial Army, aren't they? Both very capable officers. Yeah, the same objective we do with different obligations. Not really the contents of today's meeting. Okay, so I get a clearer picture. Can help me get ideas of master plan looking at all the people Muse and General Good invited here. Irene, Press, you think about becoming a detective? Thought I can match up to the pros. Okay, can someone tell me what's going on? So here, I think I know for sure that you guys stopped showing off already. I believe you're just projecting, Instructor Randy. You can do the same if you tried, Randy. Hey, not sure like what you're saying, Keto. We chatted Lloyd's group for a while. Okay, on to the next room. The last room, that was an easy managed master's round. I never dreamed in the presence of President of Calvert and Government of Euphoria. Her Princess Claudia and Tangent Cassius are here too. I like how she's sitting right next to Estelle. Yeah, so this grants out of bigwigs. Me and Anne, just some schmuck on the airship. What are you doing mingling with them? What's the problem? You're great at mingling. Besides, you haven't learned to read a bunch. No reason for you not to here. By the way, things are happening in Agate across the border of the Empire. Things have been way harder without you. Tita, told you that was no big deal. Same with Big too in Heimdall. She's like Cappadocia is always there to help when in a pinch. So it's a lifeline with the guy too. Everyone's very thankful to have you guys around. Don't work for years. Stay away from show business. Counts in your favor too. Look, it's a business. We do what we have to in order to turn a profit. Oh, she's blushing. Ooh. You guys, stop it. I feel like teasing her, huh? Don't worry, it's friendly season. These, those are magic cards. See within the Capua barony. Those Capua Delicious use these Skylands, but they seem like distant people. That was some shit going on. Also, I was hoping for the whole, like, Estelle and Josette to still be bickering, but I guess they've grown and gotten over it. Like, it was stupid in the first place, but they should have committed to the bit at this point in time to, like, because, like, why shouldn't, like, is she just completely over Joshua? That was then, this is now. Hey, Reen. Got the social butterfly today. You sure get to talk to everyone. Cassie's next on my list. Makes sense. You well studied with Master Gefai after all. If I'm being honest, I'm really not sure why he and Chloe agreed to come all the way here. I don't know what to think about this Duchess Cayenne. Homie is giving me some bad vibes. He's not a bad person, I promise. I can only imagine she's been playing this for a while. She tries not to show, but the situation over is probably bothering her a lot. You noticed too, didn't you, instructor? Yeah, I did. I've heard you saw right through when they met back up.
Sure, you may also be a genius who can come up with plans to change the fate of the world, but that's beside the point. There's no way an ordinary girl like you would be okay with a plan that would cost millions of people their lives, is there?
Maxwell for a second then. I'm 16 too, even younger than Fee. I thought Fee, I guess it'd be about a couple years would make her 16 if she was 14. Hi, baby. Hi, little princess. You hungry? Here you go. Here you go. I heard this and that about the Cayenne family. Two people of the last is widely believed to be just as wise and just and wise noble. They had an accent, it's anyone they had to tell, but like hero has personal interests. Muse's foolish uncle even started the Civil War, and finds what he stripped of the title and privilege. Here we are. Muse is a mastermind and a plan to save the world. We're Gus and I on this ship. I think I decided to listen to her more after hearing that. Yeah, me too. She might have heard, so she understands. But sometimes these talks will go until they're over and done with. Regardless of what major events are set in motion, let's not forget about the individuals that will be swept up. Muse is one of the individuals, so do me a favor, stand by her side. I don't need to tell you that, though. And they are amazing. Huh? They just said you think, without being around the bush, huh? See now why Tia compares you to the sun. You're bright, you dispel any shadows of doubt in others. Thanks for the advice. That was my intention all along. I need the kick to get around to it. Glad to help. Good luck! Oh my god. I like how they just make you talk to the same person over and over again. Oh, still, someone's dying to know. You and Josh are together, right? But how far exactly have you guys gone? Huh? That's sort of blue! No trouble going now. Burning with curiosity, too. No try to Christian unless... Whoa. Why are you all bugging about it? I can't tell you when Reen's right. There. What if he hears? So they're talking about something personal. Let me throw a wheel. Where'd it go? Confirmed? Not a virgin? I was gonna say something, which is really... I've talked about this before, and I think it's funny. If you haven't seen my Skype proof, I'm gonna say it again. But my partner's name is Joshua, and I always talked about, like, Estelle, I kind of, like, relate to in some ways. Also because my name translates to bearer or bringer of light. So I always kind of... It's funny, my partner's name is Joshua. And, like, I just think it's really funny. It's, like, it's just something that's funny. I was gonna make some joke, but I'm just gonna stop there. Hey, Kurt and Ash, good to see you again. Have an instructor back? Yes, very much so. It's only possible thanks to everyone's help. I guess pretty impressive that sword is. At least we got the name Heavy Blade. Those two weren't bad either. Might take a couple swings, just one of my many taking part in Operation Bust Reen Out. Same goes for me and Kie. We had China's lucky, it kinda goes to everyone equally. Joshua, Ash, tell the two you have something important to talk about? Ren. She's right, don't put it off. Ren's in a shit right now. No guarantee we'll see each other again. Yes, you should sort things out now. No denying that Raquel has become home to you, Ash. But I'm sure there's value in learning about the place that led you there. Mille was just a small village. had no more than a few dozen inhabitants. Result, there are very few children living there. Lo was oldest at 16. My sister Karen was 15, and I was 6. There was another boy too. He was 3 years old. He was too young to play with us much. Ever since he was a baby, we looked after him. I was looking forward to playing with him when he's a little older. He was almost like a little brother to me. Then the peaceful days abruptly ended. Group of guys dropped out, posting Israel, and we opened fire on the villagers. Watched on as Jan and Mille were shot. There was blood everywhere. The sun fell to the ground, puddled over his clothes. We fled. We ran and ran, too afraid to look back. Survival was the only thing on our minds. The boy didn't die, though. He merely fainted from shock. We had no idea. Eventually we got out of the village. Lo stayed behind to distract our pursuers. He told me and Karen to keep running. This story sucks, too. We got ambushed by another group of Jaeger dropouts. Joshua. That's truly heart-wrenching. Heard it before. Gets me every time. This happened 14 years ago. At least that's how I remember it. But I find might have a different perspective on the events of that day. He hate us for escaping without him, and I can't blame him. The bullet you fired Empire Agent should have been for me. Joshua! It's alright, Ren. Shock on her about what happened in Heimdall. Realized the burden that boy from Hamel had to live with. Even though I felt immense guilt that we hadn't checked to see he was alive, we hadn't taken him with us. There was another feeling too. Overwhelming joy, because he wasn't a part of Ouroboros then. Can't say how happy it made me when I found out he had survived. Joshua. Thanks for being patient listening to this long story of mine. Don't worry about it telling you it's got nothing to do with me, but it wasn't entirely boring. I'm gonna stay awake till the end. Ash. Ugh. Glad to hear it. Thanks, Ash. I'm not sure how took place at the same time when I was first taken to Ymir. Glad Ash was able to hear Joshua's story. Dude, the music will always hit me. Like, no matter what they put it with, the slow version of the that music that plays during his story is like dagger at heart, bro. Oh, I didn't notice you're there, instructor. Hey, Reen. Dude, you've trust much? Sorry about that. Same event Josh was talking about pretty much changed the course of my life, too. So it's at least a little relevant to me. Why so defensive, Ash? I thought you said Joshua's story had nothing to do with you. Ugh. Got you there. Whatever, screw that old drama. Got plenty of new drama I can talk about instead. For example, what's going on with you and Russell, huh? The hell are you talking about? Huh? Oh, why didn't you show the rest of the class? Ren, it's not like that. Damn, Casey was right in front of your face, old man? No, it's gone. It's obviously anyone with half a brain. What do you call him old, you little brat? I'm only 28. Why are we even talking about this? It's a very Ash way to change the topic. You see such a crybaby. Glad Eidos kept them safe. No, not just her. Thanks to a number of kind-hearted people. Yeah, thanks for sharing that story with us, Joshua. Of course. Thank you as well, Reen, for all you've done for him. Okay, I go back to the middle now. Sounds like the meeting's over. Oh, okay. I was really confused about why... It doesn't really explain why Lucy and Kayla were together earlier. Maybe they were just traveling for funsies together for this.
Oh, you there, young man.
You're Reen Schwarzer, correct?
Indeedio. Yes, that's right. I want to make your acquaintances.
As am I. Stories of the Ashen Chevalier have certainly made their rounds across Calvert. Though I suppose not all of those stories paint you in the best light.
It's very understandable. However, you single-handedly destroyed a number of our tanks and gunships without killing those within. It's quite a feat, which spiked my curiosity. See now why Lady Mildine, Princess Alpha, and Jelligan hold you in such high esteem. Thank you for the compliment. Please accept my apologies about your tanks. It was nothing personal. Also played a part in another war, didn't you? My fear North Amber had been on friendly terms for a long time. Pansy greatly could not do anything to help them. We probably contributed a significant reduction in casualties among their citizens, though. Give you too much credit. I wasn't acting alone. I need to be so humble. He has stories about you from refugees who fled to Rivia when North Amber was incorporated in the Erebonian Empire. Modesty is a fine trait, but starts to grate when people downplay their achievements. Knowledge your importance. You're the person whose actions may very well decide the fate of the world, after all. Still plenty of time until dinner. If you'd like to chat some more, I'll be in my room. Since the acting Duke Alberea and the fellow from the Inspector here, why not invite them along as well? Why do you inform them? I'll be returning to my room until dinner. Feel free to come and see me if you wish. I had to speak with Lloyd too. I'll go and tell him. I guess like
I was wondering when we'd finally get the chance to meet.
I love the easygoing voice. They both sound like a little bit off. Like I kind of think Cassius should have like more of like a spunk in his voice. And like I said, I imagine Claudia just softer. I also understand firming up though to be the queen. So, Lieutenant General Bright, I've heard much about you from Pantagruel. Don't think I've had the chance to introduce myself to you either, Your Highness. I'm Reen Schwarzer, son of Baron T. Schwarzer and disciple of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. Currently instructor for Thor's military branch campus. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintances.
Oh, no. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you. In a way, this feels closer to a reunion than a first meeting. Perhaps it's due to all the tales I've heard about you from Tita and Josette, and from Prince Olivert as well.
I'm honored to hear that. Yeah, for real, you're telling me, Cassius? Don't even get me started. What happened to Oliver was truly heartbreaking. He had this grand vision, you see. It was only with Erebonia's best interest in mind, but those of the entire continent. Yes, he was a great man. Victor and Tolval were good friends of mine as well. Their deaths had dealt to a heavy blow in Erebonia. I'd even say it was felt by the whole continent. Now I must carry on without them. That involves committing to something they must have certainly would have never approved of. Huh? If you'd like, why don't you stop by to chat for a bit before dinner? Cassius, you want to talk to Estelle, didn't you? Yes, me as well. Ren, Tita, Agate. Please do come along, Reen. We can reminisce and master Confide together. Definitely stop by. I like the way she still has her sword on her at all times.
Oh, Reen! There you are!
Alphen? Hello, Prince Alphen, are you alright? Of course! So shocked at the text discussion. Says good work. We'll talk about all those pressing issues. Princess. I see. I'm sorry I couldn't reveal the intended scale when I invited you, Princess. I trust you understand this inevitable reality. Presence here is of the utmost importance. Yes, I'm well aware of my responsibilities. Now that Father and my brothers available, it falls to me to represent the Imperial family and remain informed of the current situation. Be so kind as to share some information with us at dinner. That's the plan. Use more input on the matters at hand. We'll all be cooperating, of course. Bracers, SSS, Representative Thor should make their voices heard too. We need to know where they intend to position themselves between Operations Yomengun and Mille Mirage. Dinner won't be served for a while, though. Prince Alphen, Elise, why don't you join me for tea? You join as well, instructor. The digestion won't mostly not interest you. Could not easily embarrass. I can never tell if you're choking, Muse, but tea sounds good to me. Yes, count me in too. Maybe Claudia could join us. Yes, an excellent invitation to her. Check Doreen, will you be coming? Please do. Insist, I'll see you in a bit. Alright. Alphen's very beautiful too. Sometimes I have to tell you for dinner. I want to speak with the President and Prince Albert. There's Lieutenant General Bright too. Okay, I gotta talk to Chloe, so I'm gonna go do that first. Then story will progress once you see required sub-events. So I should become available once you progress in the story. What? Oh, okay. I'm gonna guess these are the two. And then... Oh shit, I just went straight to that. Fuck, did I just save? Whatever. We're gonna... Hopefully it doesn't skip. If it doesn't, I'll just back it up. But Chloe, how are you? I'm well, thanks. Haven't seen you in 3 months. Good to see you again, Joshua, Ren. And you guys. Been a while. See, I saw you in Gransley where we set out for Erebonia. So happy to see you again. Same for us. We headed to Calvert instead. How's the Queen? Very well. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking after her. She couldn't have attended with all the attention around her right now. So she sent me in her stead. I see. She never someone trustworthy to represent her. These talks are so crucial. Why didn't Julia and Siege come too? I thought for sure it was going to be Julia next to her. I mentioned some urgent matters. Kept them busy. Siege Harley's a because doesn't Mille and Julia have a thing? Siege hardly has a moment to spare, working as a messenger. I see. Siege is her bird, if you guys didn't know. She has like a bird like Gaius does. Based off that, so I have an idea what's going on. Yeah. Doubt people were just making small talk over tea and biscuits in there. Can you share anything with us, Dad? And seen each other half a year, straight to business, with neither hello nor a hug. Susan, I kind of hope for love and affection from his daughter when she's left the nest and become independent. Don't guilt me for not being all sugary sweet. You seem well anyway. You too, Sunshine. Joshua, everything alright? Yes, all's going well. So you're Chloe's bodyguard today, Dad? Oh, that's not that's all you're here for. I don't believe it. Well, have some patience. Everything will be good soon enough. Friend, did you get taller? You've grown a lot since I last saw you. I'm only taller by 5 each. Catch you with Tita at this rate. Oh, please don't. You're going to start looking like a kid. Don't worry, Tita. You're still growing. You're only 16. Stella just joined the verse when she was your age. It was only yesterday we were traveling around Liberal together. It's kind of random back then. Happy looking ass too, but you're as happy-go-lucky as ever, I see. That's not the worst thing in the world for you, is it? As we just said, even grown up, you never lost a little urchin attitude. For our personal identity, you see. So they do still bicker a little. Tita, how you been making a name for yourself? Grandfather had nothing but praise for you. Apparently, though, your mom worries about you a lot. Oh, I'm sure. That bitch is psycho. Oh, she's just a worrywart. I heard a lot to let her know I'm fine. I messaged her to tell her everything's okay. She was saying about Agate getting his comeuppance next time she sees him, too. So she was drafting a new research project involving human test subjects. What? Mom. It's like the good old times again. Pardon, Estelle. Did you see Zin when you were in Calvard? I did. It's just for Rick and Arbonia. Can't see past messages from him to my dad and a few others. Brilliant. Got lots to talk about. Don't interrupt the fun. I should come back later. Oh, hello, Instructor Reen. Reen, sorry, so caught up on catching up. We didn't mean to exclude you. Don't be shy, boy. Come and join us. Sure, if you don't mind. Hopefully I really want to talk to other people, too. Chloe's so pretty. Look at these. I guess they had people fawning over Joshua from the start. Because Josette and Chloe both had a crush on him. So you're enjoying yourselves. That's how surprising and good friends get together. But the orbital shutdown phenomenon. It's regrettable Oliver is no longer with us. Charlotte has gone missing as well. Regardless, we must stay focused on what's ahead of us and try to remain optimistic. Wise words. By the way, happy to see you, Reen. Master Kafai has been telling me about you. This young man has even more potential than you, Cassius. I'm sure that's not true. He must have been teasing you. Besides, there's so many complicating factors now. Oh, you're speaking of your background. I've heard of it. I'm aware of the cause of your altered appearance, too. Don't worry too much about what you can't change, Reen. And by the way, got a letter about you a month ago from a certain man on an eastward journey. You don't mean Master Kafai? Still in prison, then? Yes, so I hear. Only enough was foretold in the letter. Whether it's prophecy or just a wild guess, I cannot tell. That's the first look I think we ever got to really see of him. Friendly, accurate prediction. What was the letter about exactly? That's the thing, Reen. A lot of the current situation, but I cannot tell you yet. Huh? It's not the right time nor place. So if you have an idea, letter guards mastery of our school of swordsmanship. Their chance to become that flashing blade which illumines the darkness, even for the briefest moment. So I turn from the east and we reunite, I shall impart to you my final teachings. Forms our master passed on to me are the first helix and the 7th void. However, soon you try and touch on all 7 forms, and in doing so, you go beyond even void. You should know how difficult such a feat will be, don't you? Of course, with the way I am now, not confident I could ever achieve it. But you're right, this isn't a place to discuss it. Just keep it in mind, we'll come back to it later. I'll relay our master's message for you once the circumstances are right. We get to see what today's talks lead to. A time when great determination and sacrifice are needed is no doubt to come. Be ready for it. Aw, got on like a house on fire. Yeah, you couldn't tell they only just met. There's something unique in common, like their fighting styles brings people together. I'm feeling a bit jealous now. Looks like we're the outsiders. Totally get that, though. I get it. Are you feeling left out, too? Nah, why would I care? Excuse me for butting in from the Crossell Times. Please set some time for a really quick interview. Your Grace, serious about your job, I see. But Niall and Dorothy gave you those questions for the attendees, too. I miss Niall and Dorothy. Can't still agree to the interview. We're going to excuse themselves to give them some privacy. Everyone's moving around. Someone's trying to catch up the attendees before dinner. People have new notifications. Okay, I reloaded my save, and you didn't even talk to them. It just stood on the door, and I was just like, discussing a few things, and that was it. There was really like fucking nothing. So now it's time to talk to everybody. I can timestamp this below if you guys just want to get to like the good shit, I guess. But it's required to talk to them, so I do have to talk to everybody, so I'm going to. Hi, Schwarzer. Hey guys, discuss your armed forces movements on different fronts. Rosine, it's nice to see you with them. I've got my reasons. As you overheard, we're trying to get a better picture of where each militarized faction is allocating its resources. Besides the Viceland Army, we're checking out the Bracers and armored divisions too. I've also been looking at the armored divisions movements. Seems they've established a new squad. Guilds also keep an eye on the situation. We're tracking high-ranking Jaeger Corps moving through movements and engaging the neighboring countries' responses. Be able to train field with you guys. Oh, I see. And you're also gathering intel on military movements, Rosine? As a matter of fact, yes. There's an organization that understands and fears the Great Twilight more than the Septian Church. Details are confidential, but we've already decided on which measures to take. Seriously? I can only imagine what that means. Well, I'll benefit from cooperating. I guess we'll return to Operation Mirage at dinner. For now, let's just take a break. Sounds like a plan. I hear the details of operation. I gotta be patient. I should walk around some more. They're really dragging their feet. Like I said, if you don't care, I'll drop a timestamp below for you to skip all the like, meh, you know. I like listening to it anyways, so, and I have to, so. Have there been any updates on Hercules? Still unable to locate them. With their end of stealth function and mobility gunship, they're very hard to track down. We're gonna give up, of course. Could you request the Gracer Guards help with this? Yes, although they haven't been able to dig up any information since we lost sight of Hercules in the canyon. Heard about that from the guild too. Guess a special forces squad equipped with the latest technology wants to disappear. Take a miracle to track them down. The Ramda, using firsthand at Heimdall how its spatial projection function can seriously impede pursuit. They only surrendered to be removed from negotiations with Erabonia. Maybe the curse has progressed too far for that. Excuse me. A dark dragon made the members of the Hercules squad into its kin back in Heimdall. The Great Twilight must have taken that and twisted them to Noctimelia. They're vampires from Erabonia folklore, if I'm not mistaken. So no way to make them human again? It's possible, if you act quickly. If you find them within a few days, they should be fine. So that's our time frame. Yeah, let me know if you pick up their trail. Might be able to help in some capacity. If volunteering to help, it's much appreciated. Well, yeah, no reason to turn them all into vampires, bro. All my girlies! Hi, I'm Kia Bennings. Ren told me lots about you, Tita. Or Ren, sorry. No, Ren. Whatever. Nice to meet you, and Tita Russell. Can't believe it, Ren. She's so cute. Yeah, that's also your reactor. Must be Angelica Ragnar? Nice to meet you. I'm Ren Bright. Oh, Lord, here it comes. You've been trying to tail style of Bakilica Ruin. Oh, that's cool. Nice to meet you, Angie. Or do you like Jellica better? I'm outside. I'm going to heaven. What? Angelica, are you alright? For only 2,000 arch above ground, since we're flying close to the heavens. Tilona's angel, put the three of you together, form an angelic choir. No, remain calm, Angelica. See, what's going on here? Beats me. I just have a nap and woke up to this. I can't stand it anymore. Yep. Angelica. She's faster than lightning. Hug attack. My life is complete. You just gonna stand by and watch this happen, huh, Reed? I'm just waiting for things to calm down so I can say hello. I told you Angelica would be all over that. I'm sorry, guys. Wait. This is totally irrelevant, but I'm so sorry. Does someone want to explain to me why my cat is laying like this? She's sleeping like that on the floor right now. Just look, that's her back legs. I know it's not the most clear, but that's her back legs just spread out like that. Cats. Cassius, how you been? When's last saw each other? Goodness, 4 years at least. Sorry I missed your A-rank promotion ceremony. Yeah, consider will shut down for now, so there's no helping it. Thank you for writing my recommendation. You're welcome. Have you managed to come to terms with Colonel Vostein passing away? Yeah, but like you surrounded by good supportive friends in the Brace Guild, my wonderful students. Where's one of my students? Kurt's a student of a student? I'm Laura Arcade. You, sir, are a legend. It's truly an honor to meet you in person. Very glad to meet you too, Laura. It's a pleasure working with Victor on the Bracer Guild branch bombing case. He praised you highly. Please accept my sincere sympathy. His loss must have hurt you deeply. Thank you, sir. My father once told me that seeing your prowess with the staff firsthand would be a beneficial experience for me. I believe you were self-taught. Not quite. I learned basics from a friend. I was at the liberty of incorporating teachings of the Ailey school into it. I'm very impressed, sir. Only those who are very talented are able to do so. Kurt, why don't you introduce yourself? Yes. I'm Kurt Vander, younger brother Mille Vander and nephew of Zex Vander. Pardon me, sir. You're quite the hero. I feel a bit overwhelmed. Take it easy. I'm not all they say about me. I met your brother and uncle. I don't believe I've ever spoken to your father. Please come down a little. I'd like to pay a visit to your folks. I'm getting rather impolite not having done so yet. Oh, not at all. I'm sure my mother and father would be thrilled to meet you. Cassius has a lot of connections, both in the army and among the bracers. I could spend the whole evening talking to him about swordplay. It'd be rude to monopolize him like that. Relay message when circumstances are right. Time to get sacrifice and not needed to come. I don't like repeating something they just said. I'll have to wait. Okay. Oh, Reen. Yeah, come and join us. Don't mind if I do. By the way, was a silver-stricken acquaintance of yours, Cassius? Yes, she's a people of mine at the guild. It's very odd that she's vanished in thin air. Yes, no one seems to be able to track down her whereabouts. If she wasn't at the gnome's headquarters, could be possible that Ouroboros abducted her. No, she has a relative who's among the ranks of Ouroboros. I hard believe that they kidnapped her. I think I know what you mean. She does not mention it when we're not drinking. Portion number 6, the bewitching bell, yes? Duvalie. Yep, that's her. Should have been delivered during the Ouroboros shutdown, too. So I don't know whether she's still alive. Seems she hasn't reported back to Ouroboros since that incident. They haven't written her off as dead yet, though. So the situation is somewhat of a bunks. Like she's out there somewhere, going about her business. So her chick was like a sister to her, though. She wouldn't keep quiet if Ouroboros had abducted her. I see. Might as well drop that line of investigation. My, if isn't the stalwart Willie the Swift? Seem very well informed. I could say the same about you, especially considering you don't have ties with Ouroboros yourself. Should know why the Phasis was remarkably wary of you. My lord is also intrigued by you. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear how you achieved mastery in so many disciplines. Oh. Swordplay, military arts, strategy. And your master's disciple Arya is just like you. Yes, I've heard rumors about him. Just for reference, you can tell us if there's any particular trick to it. Not that it impresses me all that much. Both you and Arya are renowned as the finest swordman alive, so it must count for something. Can't think of many honors greater than the Maiden of Legend herself taking interest in me. Well, ask anything I try to satisfy your curiosity, although we may not be able to go into much detail this time. That's fine. First of all, why do you give up the sword and switch to the staff? Trauma. It's so easy to read. That's part of her charm. She's pledged to everyone. Doesn't look down at this, even if they're her enemy. I expected this 2 minutes disciple. Look up to her as well. That's cute. Okay, in the middle. Please, is there going to be another round of this? Because I don't know if I can do it. Oh, is your mom to Arabonia? Yes, she couldn't stand crossbow after splitting with her father, who's Calvarian. So she moved with some distant relatives with hers in the Empire. That was 10 years ago. Time really does fly. Oh, I think you told me about this before. I feel like I'm forgetting something. That rings a bell, actually. Distant relatives of the noble McDowell family from Crossbow. Maybe the Barons of East and Lemaire, if I'm not mistaken. How did you... Of course, you're from Lemaire yourself. You're right. Female trees can get so sprung, can't easily tell who's related to who. In fact, the Baron family are also distant relatives of my family. Oh. Yeah, that's why your hair color's the same. Pale gray shade is definitely unusual. The two of you have almost the exact same shade. That's right, it runs in the family. We're very distant cousins, but we share the same blood nonetheless. I had no idea. What a pleasant surprise. Ellie LeGuin, a cousin. Glad to have you as family, Ellie McDowell. Oh, that's so sweet. Uh-oh, now it turns out every time I talk to Ellie. Why would that be, Miss Crawford? No reason. So it's the sense of the close ties between everyone in Crossbow, which stretch back centuries. Crossbow's been cooperating with Calvert for a long time. And how then this awkward position when they have to choose between one ally and the other? It feels so wrong. Oh, Lisa. It's precisely the case. Probably don't have any right to say that, considering my own position. No, your honesty is much appreciated. It's wonderful to talk to you, Lisa. Same. Thank you for the advice, Ellie. It's really nice to be in the company if people really get along. Yes, friendship is beautiful, isn't it? Heard about Ellie's mother, or at least someone who seemed like her, living in Arabonian town. I think that's the one I pointed out like a while ago. I want to say it's I don't know. But I would remember if I saw her. She was the one who was she had silver hair. I guess was snagging me earlier. Lisa and Ellie met in Crossbell and have been good friends ever since. Best friends with both of them. She's an Amio girl. I've never seen a comment that should be chatting with the principal. Okay. How are you doing? Very well, thank you. Just catching up with friends. Been exchanging messages since we met 3 months ago. Just got that we have some shared interests. Shush, Ellie, don't tell him. What interest? Why is Lisa so cagey about it? Oh wait, I have an idea. Never mind. Ellie, let's talk about that in private. Okay, we're just in a situation anyway. She have nothing to worry about. You'd be surprised. The only bitch that you would... there's nobody I like. There's nobody better for Lloyd than Ellie. Like, everybody else just doesn't make sense. Like, it just... Like, you can maybe go down the Rishia path, but, like, that's it. That's the only one that I'd be like, maybe. But, like, I'm not... I don't like that. Next time, I feel like a kid lost in the dark. You'll get there in time. Sure, you could probably learn a thing or two of them as well. I'm not sure the conversation is about, but I always remind there's plenty of room for me to learn from others. Okay, now over to you guys. Oh! I said my little Elise Schwarzer, Prince Alphin's trusted friend and the sister of the Ashen Chevalier. You're friends with Lady Million too, aren't you? We need to talk! If you have questions about my friends, I'd rather you talk to them directly. I'm no gossip. I wouldn't try to drag out any embarrassing stories about your friends. Nothing of the sort! Reporter from Crossbell. So did you guys start on your hunt for a big scoop? Oh, to me it's like some fierce predator. I think first is my intellect. Hold on. Aren't you Ash Carbine? That guy who shot the Emperor? What's the truth in that story? How do you feel to pull the trigger? Oh crap, what do I get myself in now? Oh my gosh, the Cho Jasmine. Is that the 8th dominion of the Growls winner? There's several talks I'd interview with you in depth about. Now I'm totally in the dark about what you've been up to. Wazzy, Kevin, and Reese have already spilled some beans. Did they? I missed them too. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Dude, I want to see Wazzy so bad. And that is just personal reasons. Seems like this is the party corner. Brilliant. Here comes here to join us. So perfect. Let's go to the zero there so we can all talk in private. I'm not against an interview myself, but much rather didn't hound my friends and family for one. Sorry. Get ahead of myself there, I guess. So you could tell me that I quote my report. Like, maybe just a short comment from each of you? That's unreasonable, sure. Dude, speak for yourself. What if I gave her dirt on you? Being a little overprotective. Huh, typical Reen, really? Only 4 more rooms. I say rooms because who knows, I have to repeat the conversation. Hey, Reen. What's up, stranger? Come and join us. You guys are talking about Jaeger troop movement stuff related to the war, as well as Orbo's presumed plans. I've been worrying about these things too. It looks like they're both serving the Imperial government. Just like the gnomes. That's a real nasty mix if you ask me. The old northern Jaegers and Needhog are in a different situation though. I can never pronounce that. Yeah, Imperial defense forced them to cooperate using hostages. They're currently looking for a chance to free them. Well, even now it depends on whose pocket they find themselves in this time. Sure as they keep a member of the Red Constellation, so you can be sure they're in tune with Ouroboros' schemes. As for Zephyr, I'm tired of them. I'll tell that to the boss to decide what they do. Don't know the details yet. There's also Ouroboros enhanced Jaegers, the troops the former Third Angus deployed during the incident in Liberal. Yeah, you guys encountered some of in Hamel. Some of you got a decent intelligence network to draw on. Make for a really good team. Yeah. If there's any info we don't have, Fine Blade and Golden Rock Shash are here too. Hard to blame me as I managed to get all these guys under one roof. Damn, it just booted me out of that room. Oh no, it didn't. It just turned me towards the door. It's been a long time since we last met. Haven't had a chance to speak since the trade conference 2 years ago. It's nice to see you again. And you. Glad you all seem to be doing well. Lady Mildine is the first time in many years. I've had a pleasure to talk with you. Well, I wouldn't call these ideal circumstances. I'm delighted. You're a most impressive young lady now. You flatter me. It's good to have time to chat about non-official affairs, yes? So each other for a while. Prince Albert was a good friend of my late father. Yes, we were for the first time over a decade ago. Somehow Alfred and I got on fairly swell right from the start. Talk about politics, economics, and social issues from evening until the early morning hours. The lakes and marshes of Euphoria enchanted Alfred, and he'd often bring his family there. This takes me back. I was just a little girl then, but I vaguely remember our visits. I mostly played in the East. She's the same age as me, as I believe. I'd like to see her again. That's right. You two really liked each other, didn't you? That sounds kind of fruity when he says it like that, even though they were kids. Or they were just rambunctious children. Speaking of your niece, that's right, I haven't seen her in ages. There were some rumors going around about her. She's become intractable lately. Has her uncle want to protect her, but she's certainly not making it easy. Since I think she does it just to spite me. He's kind of really grumbly. He's getting a lot up on his knees, though he does seem a bit overprotective. How he's always been like this. Apologies for digression. I didn't mean to bore you with family issues. Or if you would gladly provide you with assistance, be it human resources or medical services. If the SS needs anything, do not hesitate to let me know. Tio, I'm aware of your family situation. If there's anything I can do. Thank you for the kind offer. It's bad now, though. We have even been keeping in touch more. That's a relief. Salvador's a friendly guy. He stays known for a long time. Looks like she made connections early on. Should say hello to the prince, too. Okay. What if I don't want to? And if I'm... Sometimes you get tired of the talking in circles for 6,000 years. Claudia, I'm terribly sorry about earlier. I was so taken aback I lost my composure. Thank you for being kind to me. Well, of course, considering the subject, it was no wonder you became agitated. You have a huge response on your shoulders as a representative of the Imperial family. Thank you for being so understanding. Now that rings alarm bells. Just wait for the announcement at dinner and try not to worry for now, but... Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Estelle Bright, member of the Liberal Bracer Guild. It's a great honor to meet you in person, Princess Alphen. There's no need to be so formal with me. I've heard so much about you from my brother. Feels like we're already friends. Olivier was a dear friend, and what happened to him was a terrible shock. I was waiting to get permission from me and Joshua to visit Mille once things had settled down in Liberal. When we heard about what happened to him, we were all so heartbroken and angry. Me, Joshua, Shara, we all wish there was something we could have done to stop it. I'm sure our grief is thinking about what you guys must be going through. Still, thank you for being good friends to my brother. I feel about knowing there are people who cared so much about him. Oliver was a very thoughtful and brave man, and a lot of fun to be around. When I was hesitant about whether to accept my duty as Crown Princess, he gave me the push I needed. He also fostered friendly relations between Arabonia and Liberal. Despite his airhead appearance, he was a smart leader. Thank you, Claudia. He teased me for being so easily moved to tears. He came out with a line like, "At a time such as this, I'd like you to raise sunshine which makes courage bloom." It does sound like him. Regrettably, I never had the chance to meet Prince Oliver in person. I heard about him encouraging greater integration and cooperation between all nations of the continent. I love Olivier. Please send my sincerest condolences, Princess Alphen. Thank you, Lucy. By the way, you were Claudia's upperclassman at school, weren't you? Really? Oh my gosh! Actually, Chloe did have a lector person before. Does this mean... Oh shit! I totally did not connect the dots! That's correct. I went to Liberal to stay at Janus Academy. So danced together with Lector Rundle. She looked after me really well back then. And I school life that much more enjoyable. Holy shit, that is so long ago. What a small world. He's an Ironblood, member of the television. He's a stranger person I thought. But wait, the famously beautiful vice president who forced her student council president to listen to her no matter what? That'd be me. Chloe, I wish you didn't spread exaggerated rumors about me. Sorry, but they're not exaggerated at all. Even though I can't forget the time you were asked about the most important thing in the world and responded with strength. Not now, you're just trying to embarrass me. Wait, did I really say that to you? Not directly. I heard a conversation with Hans. So you follow around listening to conversations with other students? I wouldn't have guessed they'd known each other so well. Oliver was so beloved by people from different backgrounds. Real shame he died so young. Curious to hear more about Holly and Lucy's school life, too. Dr. Sun's the opposite side of his former classmates. I shall cross paths with him again. And with Claire, too. Sorry, Reen. You were talking among yourselves again and leaving you out. I can get going if we have some space. No, please don't leave on my account. We've seen each other well. I'm sure we have a lot to talk about. Getting to exchange a few words with you in person has already been a great honor. With luck, we'll meet again and have a longer chat then. You're too humble, Reen. Indeed. That reminds me. Weren't you one of the testers for the Communication Network? I also got a test account from Ren. We say exchanging network addresses. Oh, this pom-pom party. Are you sure? Why not? Don't be shy. Cloud doesn't limit circle of friends to upper classes. Sure, the Academy should sit under an assumed name in order to be treated like any normal girl. Lucy, I don't need a spokesperson. In that case, I'll gladly give you my network address. Should be kind of difficult issue if we were just playing a game together, I hope. Okay, cool. I'm gonna save on that. I'm gonna put on a special save just in case. Even though I'm probably not gonna come back for it, but we're gonna do it. Okay, I think we made it to the final room, guys. invitation, President Rocksmith. Ah, don't you be so tense in my presence, Machias? Should I get a cup of tea? A coffee. Tea for me, and coffee with milk and sugar for Miss Herschel. Seems Calvard's intelligence is stuffed with only the very elite. Well, the humor is going to change now, as a new party takes over for me. Is that right? To Herschel, at the West Casimiro Trade Conference 2 years ago, isn't that right? It doesn't fail me. Had coffee with milk and sugar at the banquet. Your memory is excellent. Did he just fucking say that, though? Senator Rocksmith, the president of Calvard. With most field power, he easily dominates the atmosphere with his presence. Even though he's on the way out, he's still a very influential man. My, welcome, Ashton Chevalier. Fortunately, I've been informed of what your beverage of choice might be. Since you're so well versed in Eastern culture, perhaps green tea would be to your liking. Ah, thank you, but I dropped in only for a brief chat. I wouldn't want to make a nuisance of myself. I imagine there are plenty others who'd like to speak with you today. By the way, I want to ask for your opinion on your colleague, Toa Herschel. Would you say that her conflict resolution tactics are perfect for CID? President Rocksmith. Didn't see that coming. Heard you were bold, sir. Never thought you suggesting quite that bold. I'm no near as audacious as the Chancellor. Soon I won't have much authority anymore. I really cannot stand seeing young talent not being put to good use. It's quite fortunate we met today. If you want to get to friends who might be inclined to move to Calvert, let me know. Gladly welcome them with open arms. Sorry, no one comes to mind. Really don't want to beat around the bush. Just boot me out. Okay, back to the middle we go. Let's make a new save for this. Not right there. Okay. I like to check the times on those. Oh, I'm still in the room. I forget that it fucking teleports me to the door. It's confusing, guys. Just teleport me outside. Can't find anything to do? Hello, Jubilee. Hello, Jubilee. The Swift. I was just running around. Drop the epithet. If you can be informal with Lloyd and Estelle, why not me? She has a slip of the tongue. Besides, there's not much of an age difference between the three of us. I think I should be more respectful when talking to you. I'm implying that, from your point of view, I'm old. No, definitely not. She's what, 23? She doesn't even look it. That's what people say to me. I feel like I finally aged a little bit, where I seem like I'm actually in my mid-20s. I guess by the end of this month I'll be in my late 20s, but shut the hell up. It's probably best to drop it. Anyway, Lady has more influence in the higher echelons than I imagined. She gathered prominent political figures, bracers, the SSS, and all of you under the same roof. Even the Black Fan and the Angel of Slaughter are present. That's right. Known through Ouroboros? Yes, I was familiar with the Blade Lord, who often work with them. Joshua Stray left Ouroboros around the time I joined. See, that's when the price took him in. Hey, what you guys talking about? Swapping some sexy little secrets, I hope? You got some shit to say, Crow? Is that all you ever think about? How's the intel gathering going, Crow? Well, right now today's over, but Joshua has a real treasure trove of info. Isn't it kind of weird Vita's not here? Yeah, Emma seems confused about it too. You both know what she's like, probably busy working on some grand scheme behind the scenes. There's tension in the air. I guess. I think I know what you mean. It's not just you Wickeders are particularly sensitive to it. Everyone got here to sense something ominous brewing. If there's any connection to Operation Mirage or not, we'll likely find out at dinner. Yeah. It's the revelers too. Comment the storm might be over pretty soon. If you're just me, well, you better be prepared. Yeah, I agree. See what happens. Keep my eyes and ears open, see what else I can learn. That was a pleasant conversation. Dinner's not ready to be served. May I please ask you to proceed to the banquet hall? Yeah, thanks. Thanks. I know the food remained pretty good. Yes, it's cooked by the finest chefs those airborne nobles could find. Those fish burgers were quite delectable as well, I must admit. Yeah, so simple is the best. Surprising you remember, honestly. How's it go? Nothing special, just a quick, easy meal. Hey, look at you guys everywhere! Hello. The dinner is about to start. Great, I'm starving. The discussion that follows the main course, isn't it? That's right, it's more than just a social event. Let's get going. We're to keep good food waiting. Finally. And now I'm gonna bitch about all the things we're probably gonna have to fight afterwards. Saying one thing is the next. This is gonna be a long ass episode though. Because I've already stopped it 3 times at 45 minutes. And I don't think there's much I can cut from that. Afterward, all the guests, including the leaders of each state, gathered together at the banquet. A modest but wonderful meal thus began, provided by Duchess Cayenne. Lunch started a bit later, but the guests thoroughly enjoyed the fare and had lively conversations. It was a unique opportunity for the attendees, and many meaningful exchanges were made. Sometime later, enjoyable as it was, the meal came to an end. Everyone then transitioned to the meeting portion of the event. The details of Mille Mirage were revealed.
What you see before you is an outline of Operation Mirage. Our
response to Operation Jormungand. Sorry, I didn't even press that.
I knew it.
It doesn't stray too far from what we'd expected, but even so.
Seeing it all laid out like this makes it overwhelmingly real.
I get that a plan this crazy is probably our only hope, but still, we're really gonna do this, huh?
So what? We're versus everyone versus
The
Erebonia?
Empire has drastically increased its military might, due largely in part to the draft. Current estimates number their forces at 1.2 million strong, and that figure will only rise before the fighting actually starts.
On the other hand, Calvard's military can barely scrape together 800,000, at most. Even if they try to boost their ranks with a draft of their own, that probably won't go over too well, judging by their last election.
Not to mention the huge difference in weapons and resources between the two countries. In terms of both aerial combat fleets and core tank units, Erebonia has a clear advantage. And that's without taking Panzer Soldats into account.
Yeah. There's no way the Verne Company's production line could even hope to keep up. What's more, the Empire now has an excuse to throw all the new technology it's been developing into this war.
With that in mind, it's entirely possible that the Civil War was nothing more than an opening move.
I agree. It seems likely. The same could be said of the Orbital Shutdown phenomenon, or even the 100 Days War. It is our belief that these events were simply set up, all to pave the way for Operation Jormungand.
Damn it. Those monsters.
And Mille Mirage is your plan for how to hold back Operation Jormungand. We have with us the Republican Army of Calvard, the Royal Army of Liberl,
So it's just everybody
the
versus
Rematherian
Erebonia?
and Viceland armies, as well as troops from Le Mans and Orid, and even resistance cells acting out of Crossbell in Northumbria.
You intend to coordinate every one of these individual forces united under a single banner to suppress the Imperial Army from all sides.
That's exactly right.
As you stated before, Calvard's armed forces total 800,000 strong. The Viceland army should bring that number up by about 100,000.
The Principality of Rematheria is prepared to lend its aid as well, to the effect of
Damn, that's
approximately
nothing.
80,000 troops. Add to that figure an additional 120,000 from the Kingdom of Liberl.
Further, we can count on receiving around
It's a
20,000
world war
soldiers
then,
from
though.
Le Mans and Orid combined, as well as another 10,000 from Crossbell in Northumbria. And this is to remain off the record, but we're expecting roughly 30,000 in reinforcements from Arteria as well.
Naturally, we plan on bringing Jaegers into the fight too. We've been scouting out Jaeger corps big and small. All in all, I'd say we're looking at a good 40,000 extra soldiers.
Altogether a combined total of 1.2 million, finally putting us on even ground with Operation Jormungand.
A war like this would stretch over almost half
It's a world
the
war
continent.
at that point. It's not really us.
Resistance cells from Crossbell, huh? That must be Sonia and the others.
Yeah, Muriel told me a bit about it, but
Northumbria too? That have something to do with the movements we heard about there?
Yeah. The resistance there is made up of former members of the Northern Jaegers, who got absorbed into the Imperial Army.
And we got troops from Le Mans and Orid, too. That would be their defense forces, no?
That's right. We've actually known about their involvement for a little bit.
I have to say, I'm surprised the High Seat of the Septian Church would choose to involve themselves so directly.
They don't really get a choice. The world ends.
But Rosine mentioned something about this earlier, didn't she?
Yes. The Congregation for Divine Worship is likely deploying the Papal Guard as we speak.
The Imperial Army's technological
fuck is that?
superiority is undeniable, and we can't underestimate the threat Ouroboros poses either. Further, directing and coordinating all parties involved will prove a tremendously difficult task. That is the purpose of our meeting, to determine who will serve as the key piece in our plan, the cornerstone upon which we can build our success. I present to you Cassius Bright, Lieutenant General of the Royal Army of Liberl, and, as of today, Supreme Commander of Operation Mille Mirage.
What?
Now that's what I call a power move.
A natural decision. Lieutenant General Bright did head the search and destroy operations against the cult in Crossbell.
And he stopped the liberal.
what's more,
He can already boast having pushed back an Imperial invasion once before. He's the most brilliant tactician of our time, without a doubt.
Do you think Operation Jormungand stops if you were to slaughter the Chancellor and Rufus and Cedric all at once?
I should have known.
So you've accepted the position then, Dad? Even after hearing everything that's going to happen as a result of this plan?
I have. This can truly be called the Great War, the likes of which mankind has never seen before. A war that will surely destroy the lives of all it touches, soldiers and civilians alike. Hundreds of thousands of lives. Worst comes to worst, we could see casualties in the millions.
Millions?
Yeah, that's definitely possible. But at least it will keep the Empire from completely destroying everything.
Yeah, she has a point.
I think I speak for us all when I say this dreadful decision weighs heavily on our hearts. But there are stakes here far more dire than the invasion of Calvard itself, namely, Erebonia's 2 Septarians, as well as its curse, which spreads further and further with every land it conquers.
It's all connected.
If we don't act soon, the Republic will fall to the Empire's advance, drowning the entire nation in its curse. It would then only be a matter of time before the surrounding countries fell as well, until finally all of Zemuria is in the curse's grasp. All for the sake of reviving the ultimate being, the Great One. This we must avoid above all else. If this dreadful decision is the only chance we have of saving our world, then so be it.
This whole catastrophe began in Erebonia. Though I can't personally agree to this plan, as a member of the Imperial family, I must allow it.
Your Highness.
This is the consensus we have reached. I trust you understand now the reason we've gathered here.
There are a few things we must ask you now. Namely, if you accept the necessity of our plan. And furthermore, if we can count on your cooperation.
I'm sure you'd like some time to talk things over amongst yourselves. And with your other allies as well. But as you can probably tell, that's time we just don't have.
Members of the Bracer Guild, Special Support Section, Class 7, and Thor's Military Academy as a whole. We need your answers, here and now. How do you respond?
When it comes down to it, we, the Special Support Section, are just a single division of the CPD. We're in no position to defy the will of a nation, let alone 4. We understand the severity of the situation. But be that as it may, we can't, in good faith, lend our aid to this cause. There has to be a better way to fix this mess we're in. And we won't back down until we figure out how. Not just to stop this war, but so that someday, Crossbell can take back its independence for good.
I see.
You can count the Bracer Guild out of this deal, too. We're the supporting gauntlet of the common people.
Yeah,
Their security and protection
that's the
will
one that makes the
always
most
come first.
sense.
But at the same time, we understand that you have to do this. So instead, we'll make sure to get in touch with our headquarters in Le Mans to organize an evacuation plan for all the citizens. And in the meantime, we'll look for our own way to resolve this. Just like the SSS. That's the Bracer Guild's decision.
Estelle.
Ah.
With so many of us still missing, we can't claim to speak for Thors as a whole. But we can, at the very least, tell you our decision as Class 7. Become the foundation of the world. In a sense, those words have shaped
So
our
what the
class
fuck are we
from the
gonna
very
do?
beginning. A war this big is certainly one way to keep the curse in check. We could be a new foundation afterwards. One built over ruins and destruction. But this curse is not absolute. Though it sweeps across the nation, toying with our fate, there are still those who stand together to resist it. We've seen as much with our very own eyes. We need a plan to try and ensure the safety of the world as we know it. Mirage can be that plan, but like the Guild and the SSS, we choose to find a third path forward for ourselves. That means dealing with any incidents brought about by the curse, as well as the rivalries. Whether or not that's even possible, I don't know. Time is running out on us even as we speak. Yet still, we'll continue to tread forward, step by step.
I would feel more encouraged if I knew what the fuck we were doing, but like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like...
Because we owe it to Prince Olivert to find that third path he always strove to take.
Reen.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
The path Prince Olivert would have wanted.
I see.
My goodness. The naivete of youth never fails to astound me. And yet, as history shows us, it is precisely the young and foolish who bring change to the world.
The same could be said of those not bound by duty or tradition. Come to think of it, Prince Olivert himself embodied every one of those qualities.
Prince Olivert was such a good person.
He most certainly did. And his spirit lives on in this next generation.
As it should.
We have heard your convictions. Clear and true. Operation Mille Mirage is already underway. But so long as you respect our position, we will respect yours in turn.
You're under no obligation to participate in our plan. That said, we'd appreciate your help wherever possible. That includes exchanging information, keeping civilians safe, and so on.
We certainly have more room to cooperate than Operation Jormungand does at the very least. You bracers played a pivotal role in solving the incidents in Liberl, as did the Special Support Section in Crossbell. I eagerly await seeing what such seasoned heroes can bring to the table.
Thank you. We won't disappoint.
I don't know if I'd call us heroes exactly, but we'll help out in any way we can.
All that suspense was killing me.
As grim as our circumstances are, we now know what our mission must be.
Right! We gotta do everything we can to stop this war before it begins. And even if it does, we'll just have to find a way to end it.
Right. Our first course of action is figuring out exactly what we can accomplish right now as members of Thors. I imagine the rivalries will play a key role in that.
Agreed.
You're all pretty gung-ho about this, huh?
How are you guys so relentlessly positive about everything?
It really is the most annoying thing about them,
Oh,
isn't
Campanella.
Wait a sec.
I know that voice.
It's him! Enforcer number 0 of Ouroboros.
Campanella, show yourself.
Sounds like things are coming along nicely over quite the illustrious guest list you have here. I'm almost starstruck.
Indeed. It would seem the rumors weren't unfounded.
Belle! The new third Anguis of Ouroboros.
Lady Mildine, my greetings to you and all the leaders of the world gathered here today. I see a number of familiar faces and some new ones too. My, how delightful.
Maribel, to me, has like one of the worst, like,
You
reasons for
must
being
be
part of
Dieter
Ouroboros.
Croesus' daughter. I've heard the rumors of what you've become.
A member of an international terrorist organization. Gracious me. The audacity of this woman.
Whoa, he really called it, huh, Lady Belle?
Ha, you're one to talk.
Hey, this is some party you guys got going on.
Real swanky joint, too. Shame for you, Zephyr's here to crash it.
Shirley!
Boss! That means Zeno and Leo are here too, doesn't it?
Sure does. But hey, we're not done with the lineup just yet. Don't think things will go the same for you here as they did at the workshop.
Please excuse our intrusion.
Sharon.
George!
So you've come.
Lecter, it's really you.
In the flesh. Long time no see, ladies.
My lady, everyone, it has been quite some time.
You should have just kept the mask on, Angie.
If you're all quite finished, it's time I make the final introduction.
Your Highness.
Cedric, why are you—
If it isn't my dear sister Alphen and Class 7. Your little stunt in leaves caused me no end of headaches.
Fuck off.
You had it coming. That's what you get for getting Elise and Tio all wrapped up in your schemes.
That's simply how it works between us. You should understand this by now. The rivalries are no different. This particular matter has been entrusted to me by Chancellor Osborne himself. Consider this a little congratulatory visit from us to celebrate the commencement of Operation Mille Mirage.
Were we just hacked? Yep. They probably used the Society's astral code to infiltrate the system.
Courtesy of Belle and the Fool, I'd assume.
Sounds like we're in for a fair bit of trouble then, huh?
Yeah, they're coming.
What the?
Damn. At least, you know,
they brought Imperial warships.
The noble people are like in this room safe with you guys.
Not quite.
This is the bridge. We have an emergency. We've got 8 Crimson ships approaching on our 9. And with them, a 280 Arch-class airship.
Damn. There's only one ship that friggin' massive.
You mean the one that appeared during the orbital shutdown?
That's right. Ouroboros' pride and joy. The largest battleship in the history of mankind.
The Crimson Ark. The Glorious.
Jesus. Oh, it's just fuckboy. Well, don't worry, guys. I'll be worried about him, but... Damn, they're really gonna sink the Pantagruel with everybody on it? I guess that is you kill them all, then there can be no Mille Mirage. See, just events warning predicted. Or on the Empire ship, one of our aircraft carriers. What does that mean? It's as if they expected us. At the end of the meeting, Judge Kyan did make one prediction. The Imperial Force Ouroboros battle carrier would appear in the skies. For the Imperial Air Force, progress down the path of violence would be deterred in a sense. Airspace directly by the borders, the leaders on each state on board, and an attack on the ship would simply be too reckless. If it were successfully captured, this would still have a massive effect on cross-national negotiations. And that would instantly bring a halt to the war. That's what she was betting on, wasn't it? You start differently, though. That's an Ouroboros-affiliated ship instead. Sensing the princess and other leaders in tune here, which add fuel to the fire of the war. Oh. Damn it. So I depend on Calvin, aren't they? No joke, we can't let this happen. Of course, I swear they're another racer guild. Just fly the airship into Arabonia airspace. You guys already know this would happen, didn't you? Correct, and it's worked out perfectly. So escape route available for our guests, so you needn't worry about that. Can I get you to divide your troops in half and have them accompany you to the hangar? Enemy forces coming from the deck. I'd like the remaining half to help take care of them. So divide in 2 groups then. One for starboard, one for port. Whoa, you guys prepared that far in advance? That's the command. We don't have time. Let's decide on the groups. Should balance the teams well. Should. Green Line style divided teams making sure to keep them balanced. The result was a counterattack led mainly by Reen in Class 7 with Estelle, Joshua, Ren, and the others. The first work with Aurelia make it a hold while ensuring the safety of national leaders. Okay, you put all the big men with me. Oh, and I get... Okay, it was just boys versus girls now? Alright. I need a healer. Shit, I got some banger players on board here, though. I think, yeah. Let's use this. Ah, look at our cute little face. They're so cute. Okay. Damn, they get one girl. Music's not with us. Fuck, I need a healer. I don't think I have a woman healer. Besides the... Oh no, I changed Altini to my healer, actually. Good for me. I have, like, no damage here. No, Duvali does it. We're just gonna go that. Because neither everyone would be able to get them out safely.
Now, shall we get going?
Best of luck, all of you. You guys be careful, okay?
Wait, what in the world's going on? Whatever it is, it looks like we got a real juicy scoop on our hands. Oh, no you don't.
I believe you all know what it is you must do.
Yeah.
We got this.
Just leave it to us.
Now then, shall we move out ourselves?
Are we just clearing the airship then?
We are currently under attack by Ouroboros' enhanced Jaegers and members of the Red Constellation.
The Red Constellation, huh? Gonna be a real pain in the ass, especially with the Blitz there.
Gilbert's probably heading up the enhanced Jaegers. Not that he's anything to worry
Facts.
about. His archaisms might still give us some trouble, though.
But speak for yourself. I'll make sure that little errand boy regrets ever stepping
Yeah,
foot
tell him,
in here.
Jubilee.
Ash, Kurt, I'll be counting on you.
I'll do Kurt and Joshua together.
You got it.
Gonna be great.
Understood. We must stop His Highness.
Yuna, Altina, we're going to need your support as well.
Of course! Let's do this, Ellie!
I'll give it my best.
All right, guys. It's time to begin our joint operation. Team A will go starboard. Team B, you head port.
Our current position is the rear side of the lower deck. Let's make our way up to the top deck. Take out any intruders you find along the way.
Right!
Where did all the... Are they just like evacuating the execs immediately while we clear the ship? I'm just a little confused what our destination is.
This will be the perfect chance to put our teamwork to the test, huh? It's our time to shine, Reen. Let's go!
Right. Show me what you've got, Lloyd.
It didn't show them, like, they should have actually touched Fist there. But whatever. Switch your aids and teams. Everyone, make sure teams are equipped and ready for battle. Okay, yeah, so okay, we're just clearing. Okay. Look how pretty the Pantagruel is, though. Okay, I had to cut this video in half because it was ungodly long, so it's already long enough. So, yeah, on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. My schedule is posted in the description below, and I'll show there's a link to my bio so you can follow me on pretty much any platform. Thank you all for watching, and again, I do hope to see you next video over my Twitch channel. Okay, bye!